Go live. Here we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. All right, well, I guess, yeah, I think, are rolling. So, Beef, kick us off.
All right. Yeah, hello, everybody, and welcome to the CommanDorks gameplay live stream number 6.
All of us have been talking smack at each other over the past week, so let's see whose deck is actually the true champion among them here.
I've got my money on Revenge of the Wet Bandits with Thrasios and Kodama as partner commanders. You can't go wrong with some good old blue value, baby.
And I will be stepping up to the plate with one wheel to rule them all, with Sauron the Dark Lord at the helm. But we are also joined here today by two guests, Wizard and Elio, who have both brought their own monstrosities to the table here. So, Wizard, go ahead, tell us a bit about the deck you're playing.
I am playing today Zhulodok Void Gorger. He's the new Eldrazi Cascade Commander, 4/5 and a colorless. He is a 7/4 Eldrazi with colorless spells you cast from your hand with converted mana cost of 7 or greater have Cascade. This deck looks to take advantage of that by casting a bunch of big dumb spells and cascading into more. It's a lot of fun to pilot, and while it does lack protection, it makes up for it in its rebuilding ability.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Elio, go ahead and tell us about what you've brewed.
I'm playing Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. I forgot to say the name of my deck. The name of my deck is called Wait, I'm Doing Something. If you've seen the TikTok, you know. So basically, Gandalf
55 cheeseburgers, 55.
Gandalf lets me do cast sorcery spells at instant speed. So essentially, I'm going to try to cantrip my way into my win con, and before everyone knows it, I'll be expropriating or just comboing off.
All right, sounds delightful. Well, for everyone who might be watching, please take a couple seconds to like the stream, and please subscribe to our channel, because we've got a lot more Commander content coming down the pipe, and all of us have shuffled up here ahead of time. So without further ado, let's dive right into this big old game of blue decks and colorless.
Prepare to lose, Elio.
Impossible. Did you see how Tarren hesitated there? That's because of my presence. He was intimidated.
Oh boy.
You should be too.
Bring it on.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, I think I'm up
Tarren,
first. Yes. All right. Let's do it. I will go and draw for turn, and boy, I wish I could pay that miracle cost. I'm going to play a Polluted Delta and pay 1. Shh. And go get my Triome and Tass. You can probably guess it with the card I drew, but anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I think I have an idea. Yeah.
All right. Well, with that ominous thought in mind, I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to play this waste. Such a waste of a turn that I don't have a turn 1 play. I'll pass.
Don't worry,
I missed something.
got
I
you.
should have had a pregame action. I missed that I had a pregame action one.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I know I didn't have to, but boy, I really wanted to. Oh boy, did I want to.
Not only in training wheeled colors, but he also has to steal my thunder by playing at flash speed.
Yes.
Really?
Somebody's got to be flashier than Elio.
I'll play an island, and because I'm going to be that guy, I'll play a Mystic Remora.
All right.
Smells like fish.
It's a little fishy.
No, it's freedom.
It's freedom. It's a freedom of choice. Okay, it's your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna draw for turn. Gonna play a forest, and I'm gonna pass.
All right, untap. It was Xander's Lounge, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. But I'll draw for turn. And okay, Okay, things are looking a little up. I'll play a Dragon Skull Summit, pay 2 for a Talisman of Dominance, and
May
because
I?
I'm gonna dominate this game, right? Pass.
May I draw a card?
I don't think you can pay, so yeah.
Oh,
I'm
oh
pretty sure
no,
you
draw. Sorry,
Thank
I
you.
forgot about the fish. God damn it.
All right. Well, I will untap, upkeep, draw. I will play an Urza's Tower
Don't be
and
shy, wizard. Cast
cry
all your
because
spells.
I cannot cast another spell. So pass.
Forgot I was
All right.
playing against blue value here.
I will keep the fish around for another turn and draw. Ooh, snap, crackle, and pop. This is nice. I will play an Urza Saga. And I think I'll just pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. Gonna play an island. Gonna pay 2 for a crashing drawbridge. And I'm
Ooh,
gonna pass.
that's knowing what that deck can do. That's a little scary. See, okay,
All
untap,
right. Just
draw
a
for
little
turn.
bit.
Just a mere wall with Defender.
I mean,
Nobody
I
look
have
at the man behind the
said
curtain.
near wall.
Shipwreck Marsh, and gonna pay 4 for a Fell Spectre. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card. Elio, I'm choosing you. And
Why do
whenever
you
an
gotta
opponent
be the way
discards
that you are?
whenever an opponent
He
discards a
lets you
card,
draw a
that
card.
that player loses 2 life. So
Okay. I will discard a dress down and
Cool.
lose 2 life.
awesome. That's all I got. Over to Wizard.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, hey. I'm gonna play this Crystal Vein. Then I'm gonna tap for 3 and play a Metalworker. And then I will pass to you, Elio.
Y'all are stressing me out here. Untap. Let me see if I
Worker,
want
that's
to
not
play.
ominous at all.
Do
Yikes.
you pay for it?
Fine. I will draw. I will let it go, and I will draw for turn. I will play an island. I will cast a preordain. Oh, this should tick up to 2. So I'm gonna scry 2 and draw a card. 1, 2. I'll draw. Actually, you know what? I think I want to put both to the bottom. Yeah, and then draw. That's fine with me.
Glad to hear that. Nothing too scary then.
I will tap another blue, and I'm going to cast Index. So I'm going to look at the top 5 cards of my library, and I'm going to put them back in any order. 1,
You be cantripping.
3, 4.
Always.
Oh. What do I have in my hand? We don't need that just yet. Like that. Go ahead, Beef.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Going to play Forest. I'm just gonna have to pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, we're gonna shock on a Blood Crypt, taking 2. And I might have to. Well, let's see. We don't have anything too scary out there. We just got Crashing Drawbridge, little dude there. Go to combat. Beef, I'll just get you for 1 in the air with my Fell Spectre.
Take 1.
And then I shall pass to Wizard.
We all know what Metalworker is, right?
Wizard, I think you might be muted if you're talking.
Thank God you passed the turn. I untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna tap my metalworker here. And yes, Beef, I know exactly what it is because I'm
I
using
wasn't asking you, Wizard. I was asking if the rest of the table knew what bullshit you were getting up to.
it. I'm getting up to a lot of bullshit. I'm gonna reveal a Mana Crypt, a Liberator,
Oh,
Urza's Battlethopter, a Thran Dynamo, an Urza's Incubator, and a Dark Steel Forge from my hand.
Oh,
I'm gonna get
lordy.
10 mana.
Holy fuck! It's
When
turn.
I drew that metal
It's
worker,
turn
I'm like, oh my
4.
god, that is amazing.
Jesus Christ! I
there's a
Oh,
reason Metalworker is like on the reserve list and hundreds of dollars.
Yep,
So
I
yeah.
should have
Yes,
wheeled. I really
yes.
should have wheeled there. I really should have wheeled. I regret
Alright,
everything.
so
I
I will
mean,
cast
shocker. His whole deck is colorless, so it's not like you're going to be,
Yep,
necessarily giving him something
worse,
worse.
but I will cast the Mana Crypt. I didn't want to do that while Elio had his stupid fish. Um,
I knew you were lying about not having anything to play.
I did have that. Then I will use 3 of the 10 mana for an Urza's Incubator naming Eldrazi.
Surprise, surprise.
I will use 4 of the remaining 7 to then cast Zhulodok.
Yep.
Then I will do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by sacking that instead. I'm going to cast the Darksteel Forge. On cast, Zhulodok will cascade for me twice for 8 or less. We will get a Felwar Stone and a Basalt Monolith.
That's not too bad.
Oh God, that's a combo piece right there.
It is, but gotta have the other parts. But it's helpful. I appreciate it. And all my artifacts are now indestructible. I will pass.
All right.
Well,
I was so happy you
if there
didn't
were
wheel.
an arch enemy at the table at the moment,
Upkeep. Draw. This will move up to 3. And then I will just float a great mana. Sacrifice it to look for a soul ring.
Get it right, it's colorless mana.
Yep. See,
Don't
where are
disrespect
you?
Zhulodok. I was so scared you were gonna wheel though, Tarren. I was like, oh,
I thought
please
about
don't.
it. I really did, but I wanted to wait to do something else entirely. But oh well, live and learn, I guess.
Mm,
Yeah, last turn I
okey-dokey.
drew that metal. I drew
Play
that,
an island. I'll do 1, 2,
and I'm like,
3,
yes.
4, and I'll flash out Gandalf. Well, I like to say flash because it's flashy, even though it's literally sorcery speed at this point. I'll pass the turn there.
Yeah, on your end step, I'm going to flash out Birds of Paradise, and also going to flash out Thrasios. And yeah, go to draw step here. Going to play an island as land for turn. Just going to
Pass. In your end step, I do want to pay 2 and cast my own flash spell for Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh, that's gross.
Give me 1 second. Are you
the
gonna be that?
okayish
Oh,
Bowmasters.
lordy. So the Orcish Bowmaster reads you can direct that 1 damage to anybody, or
Any target, I think. Yep.
Mm,
1 damage to
all
any
right.
target. Yeah.
It's going to resolve. However, I'm
Okay.
going to respond to its ETB.
Sure. I'm planning
Um,
to target wizard with the ETB.
Yeah, the issue with that is we all know you have a wheel in hand.
Yep. You
And
sure do.
you can't kill Zhulodok because it's
I will say,
indestructible.
if this changes your
Actually,
mind,
Zhulodok is not.
I'm gonna send all of the Orcish Bowmaster triggers to wizard. If that changes your mind.
So
And
And
you are
currently,
correct.
Zhulodok is not.
Zhulodok's not an artifact, so he's not indestructible.
At least not yet. He
Oh
might
yeah,
become
I could send
artifact
some
at
of it to
some point.
Zhulodok. So if that would solidify a deal, I will attempt to kill Zhulodok.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. So ETB, I'm just gonna send that 1 ping to the face to you, wizard,
Okay.
and then MS Orcs 1.
Gotta send a message.
Orc army, and it's a 1/1 at the moment. So, all right, and then going to my turn. So untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Okay, I will play Fabled Passage, and yeah, we're gonna pay 5, and we're gonna try and cast Reforge the Soul.
Right. I'm gonna respond to the Reforge.
Yep.
I'm gonna have an island, and I'm gonna cast Brainstorm. So I'm gonna draw 3, put 2 back in any order.
Okay.
So
See ya.
1, 2, 3. Trigger Orcish Bowmaster.
Yep.
Oh no.
So
Put these 2 back.
I'm gonna send those 3 triggers to Zhulodok.
So I want to clarify. Oh yeah, because he's drawing, right? Before this resolves, I need some clarification as to what we think. What do you think that the benefit of the Reforge the Soul resolving is going to be?
Not as good as what I would like.
No, well, I beg to differ
I mean,
because
it's-
now Wizard goes into his turn with a full hand and a middle worker.
That's my concern too. It's like I'm not sure that that's actually
True.
a good thing for us to see him replenished. So I'm leaning towards perhaps it's appropriate for me to give you an offer that you can't.
Hey,
refuse.
you know what? I'll take that offer. I'll take you up on that. So, Reforge
Right.
the Soul gets countered, but I'm gonna get 2 treasures.
That is
Yep.
correct.
All right, sounds good. So I did say I was gonna target Zhulodok with those 3 triggers from Orcish
Yes.
Bowmasters. So Zhulodok currently has 3
damage.
damage on him. So,
Can you do 1 more damage?
oh boy, we're gonna
Wish
see.
you'd done one.
So that is 2 treasures hanging out. Oh man, could I? Yeah, you know, I don't. Boy, I mean, if one of you could draw a card right now, I could take
I
it.
mean,
Oh, you know what?
I
I
possibly
think actually,
could.
I think I can do that. Actually,
Yeah.
The thing literally
what-
just stabbed him in the back and
let's
countered
do a
his.
Thrasios.
Okay.
Let's do a Thrasios. I scry 1, and then I'm gonna put that back on top, revealing. Oh, wait a minute. If it's not a land, I would draw a card. Well, sorry, I got a land. I tried.
That's really funny,
Good
actually.
Try.
Forgot that the.
You're like, hey,
It's been
I
a while
got
since
this,
I played
guys.
these colors.
That's really funny.
Maybe Elio's got something.
I mean, I can. I could.
If I hadn't hit a land, I would have had something. But
You could also do nothing, Tarren, and let me kill Beef for his insolence of countering your spell.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh
I don't
man,
think
you've got so much freaking
that's the
value. You're
appropriate-
gonna have no problem recasting it. So.
Exactly.
Except I now only have 2 lands, though.
I mean,
And whose
And the
fault is
metal
that?
worker.
And the metal worker. Yes, I do have a
And
metal worker.
and 2 mana rocks, and yeah,
Yeah,
Here,
I have stuff.
let's kill the
you've got more than
Zhulodok.
enough stuff.
I
I
will
love to see that.
I will cast Consider. So I'm gonna look at the top card. I can put it into my graveyard, but since I already know what it is, I'm just going to draw it.
All right, and yep, I will send the last or this trigger over to Zhulodok to finish him off.
All
Going
right,
up to a
Zhulodok will die.
Oh,
5/5
no.
orc army.
Oh yeah.
Sweet. All right, go to combat. I'm gonna send the 5/5 orc army at wizard.
I will take 5.
All right, and then I'm just gonna crack my Fabled Passage and go get a basic island, and it is over to wizard.
All right, we're gonna untap, upkeep, and draw. We're just drawing all the rocks today. Hooray! Gonna tap the metal worker, reveal the mana vault, reveal the Thran Dynamo, and reveal the
Jesus.
Liberator. That will give me
That
6 mana.
that's what you probably should have killed.
Unfortunately, he couldn't kill the metal worker because
Yeah,
it
it's
is in fact
indestructible.
an artifact.
Oh yeah,
Because it's an artifact. That's right.
Yep.
yeah.
So I will use 1 of that mana for the mana vault. Oh, I forgot one trigger. Odds is damage. I have a mana vault or mana crypt.
Yep.
And it is an evens. We are safe. But I use 1 of my 6. I get the mana vault out. I will use 4 of the 6 and get the Thran Dynamo out. And then I will use the remaining 1 and add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Recast Zhulodok. And then 3 for the Liberator. And now I can flash things out too. Screw you guys.
So much for being original.
Pass.
I will draw for turn. Okay. For 3, I think all I'm going to do is cast a propaganda. And then I will pass the turn there because y'all are looking a little scary.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, sure. I realize that I should. The smart play is to wait to cast Thrasios and just do it at the end step. But I want to get an extra land drop in, so I'm going to pay 6. I'm going to cast Kodama. Did I say Thrasios? I meant Kodama. I will play as land for turn a Yavimaya, Cradle of Growths. Everybody's got forests now. I'm sure that's very useful to all of you green decks out there. And as a trigger, I will also put my Reliquary Tower on the battlefield, which is super helpful for making sure I don't discard 2 cards in my hand.
Yeah.
And then I'll just pass there.
Okay, I will go to turn. Yep, untap. And
got another wheel there.
Draw. Not well. You know.
It's still probably not. I mean, it's probably not good for you with either wizard or I at this point having only 2 cards in hand. So that's probably to your benefit.
Yeah. Or you say screw it and go for broke and see what happens.
Well, I mean, it would still be a lot of Orcish Bowmaster triggers. Let's be real here.
That
would be
true.
21 Orcish Bowmaster triggers if I did that. So, I could kill a lot of things if I did that. So I think we're gonna try. I'm gonna pay, or wait, hang on. I don't know if I have the mana for it.
2 treasures.
Getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, 3, 2. Holy shnikes, I do have just enough mana. So we're going to pay 3. We're going to play a Yawgmoth's Will. Until end of turn, I may play cards from my graveyard. If a card would be put into my graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile that card instead.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay. And then after that's resolved, I'm going to crack the 2 treasures, pay a total of 5 to cast Reforge the Soul from my graveyard.
I'm gonna respond to the Reforge.
Yep. Hey, I'm okay with you guys burning all your counter spells right now. That's fine.
I'm not burning a counter spell. I'm a Pongify Orcish Bowmaster.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
Victory.
I kind of needed a refuel anyway, so I get a monkey.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your Bowmaster is exiled because of your Yawgmoth's Will.
You are very correct. Yep.
Aha,
Okay.
we won't be seeing that buddy again.
I forget, how big is the monkey from Pongify?
3/3.
3/3. Okay.
I had that in my
Alright.
hand
You
for a
beautiful
long
person,
time.
you.
So
I
we're
will
drawing
be
7?
discarding.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Reforge the soul. Resolves. So yeah, I'm discarding 3. Remember, each card you guys discard, you're gonna lose 2, and then all of us will draw a hand of 7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
well, I
6.
discard a Flayer of Loyalties and an Emrakul the Promised End, and I'm a little sad about that.
I discarded my
I'm so glad I got-
Expropriate.
An
I lose
invasion
4
and a
life.
late lane. I lost 4. Draw 7.
I do appreciate the whole draw thing. 5, 6,
Oh, you
7.
and me both. This
So
is a great hand.
this is a little sad, but pitched to my graveyard was Glinthorn Buccaneer, Cyclonic Rift, and Underworld Breach. So, or to exile rather. All right, so drew a bunch of cards. Have not played land for turn yet, so I'm gonna shock on a Steam Vents, taking 2 for that, and gonna pay 1 for a Library of Lang.
I'm going to respond to the Library of Lang.
Yep.
I'm going to tap my Mana Vault and Fellwar Stone for 4 mana. I'm going to cast an Aetherflux Reservoir.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh,
that
why are you the way
wait.
that you are?
Is this
That will give me a Liberator
this game?
counter.
This
is
might be
it
game.
Not yet, but
It might be very
close.
soon though.
That is my first spell. I'm going to then continue responding, being a total menace.
Yep.
I'm going to cast a Mox Opal. That is going to gain me 2 life. I will then tap for 1 and play a Manifold Key. Gain 3 life.
Oh, yeah. One on your turn. That's infinite mana with. Or no, wait, no, it's not.
Not infinite, but it's a good start. I will
Never mind.
tap for 1, and tap the Manifold Key to untap the Mana Vault. And then I will tap 3 and 4 and cast a Joyless Familiar, gaining 4.
Oh,
And now historic spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. Hey.
that it?
Yep.
All right. Jesus. Well, Library of Lang resolves, and
I do get 1 more trigger on the Liberator's Battlethopter, so it's now a 3/4 flying indestructible monstrosity with flash.
great. I can't swing into Wizard anymore. Jeez. I guess going to Elio, I'm so mad at you. I'm gonna swing my
You have
Orc
to pay
army.
2.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't
that's
swing
right.
it either.
So rude.
I can't do anything. Take away all the fun. The blue
You can
decks
pass
take
the turn.
all the fun. I think I'm gonna just pass to Wizard and cry a big pool of tears.
All right. Well, I will be untap, upkeeping, and drawing. Unfortunately, the Mana Vault currently will not untap. I will do my Crypt Trigger. Odds is damage again. It's an odds. I will lose 3 life. Alright. I'm gonna just go ahead and play this Bonder's Enclave as land for turn. I'm going to tap my Metalworker and reveal the Immortal Sun, a Plague Mirror, and a Krark Clan Ironworks. I will get 6 mana. I will use 5 of that 6 to cast the Immortal Sun, which says players can't activate Planeswalker loyalty abilities, and at the beginning of my draw step, I'll draw an additional card. Spells I cast cost 1 less to cast, and creatures I control get +1/+1. That will get a trigger for the Liberator, making it a 4/5, then a 5/6 because of the additional +1/+1. Make my things bigger. Hooray. We enjoy this. It is now, I also gain 1 life for the cast. Then I will free cast a Plague Mirror, gain 2 life. I will tap for 3 to tap the Bonder's Enclave and draw a card. Ooh, that's just beautiful. I will free cast a Metalwork Colossus. On cast, I will Cascade twice for 11 or less. I do not get a Liberator trigger. So we'll get a Jeweled Lotus. Of course, I should have gained 2 life for the Metalworker and 3 life for the Jeweled Lotus. And the second one will be a Skittering Invasion. It is not cast from my hand, so I do not get to Cascade again, but I do get 5 colorless Eldrazi spawns. We will just put counter to denote how many I have. That is 5. I will go ahead and pay 1 to tap the Manifold Key to untap the Manifold. Not really anything else I can do. I do gain the 4 life for the Skittering Invasion.
Poor guy. Must be tough doing so little, right?
Oh no. I can cast another spell. I just
That was sarcasm, friend.
I know. So I will pay 2 and actually don't need to tap that and cast the Krark Clan Ironworks, gain 5 life.
Now, if you
Now,
just
Elio.
kindly sacrifice everything you own.
Wizard.
Just remember, I can kill you at any point.
Oh my gosh. Look at the board state. Look at the board state, Wizard. Am I your problem?
Are you my problem?
I don't know.
You like to be
You know
my
what?
problem.
That's the thing, though. I'm not too worried about it because the moment you go down to 3 life, Beef and Tarren will capitalize off that.
Oh, I know. I know that completely. So I'm just letting you know. Just remember.
Untap and draw. Okay. I'm gonna play an island. I will tap 4 and cast the One Ring.
Hey.
Now's your moment, Wizard.
In
Now's your
response,
moment. Do it.
Elio, I
Do
can
it.
kill you.
I know you
But
can, but are you?
I'm
Wizard?
not going to.
Oh, mistake.
Okay.
You're letting the
It's
combo
never a
deck get
mistake.
protection from everything.
To draw a card.
It's only for 1 turn.
That's all he needs. Maybe, I don't know.
One
No,
turn
he
is-
needs at least 1 more turn.
I'll
We
cast
don't have enough mana yet.
Arcane Signet. Does that change your mind? No, I'm just joking.
I
I'll
mean, you
pass
can't
there.
die now.
On Elio's end step, I'm going to pay a green to flash out Wild Growth, which is going to enchant my Reliquary Tower. So now it taps for an additional green. The trigger from Kodama means I'm going to put my Delighted Halfling on the board.
Hell yeah.
I'll then pay 2 for Nature's Lore, also at flash speed, to go get a forest.
Sea Wizard.
Oh boy.
Just going to grab a tropical island. Kodama's going to see me put that island on the board, so I'm going to put another land on the battlefield since I've got one in hand. It's going to be
So
this
good.
island. I just wish I had something I could do with that mana before the end step, or before I go to untap here, but I can't. So, untap.
You know, Elio, I could have killed that Kodama, but no.
I mean,
No.
I feel like there are problems everywhere right now. I'm just trying to live my best life.
You just be cantripping over there.
Exactly. Apparently, it's not enough today.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna pay 4. Going to pay 4. And I'm going to activate Thrasios. Scry 1. I'm going to put that on the bottom. Reveal Deadeye Navigator to my hands. Nice. Okay. I drew the Deadeye
No, it's
Navigator.
not.
No, that's not nice. You don't like that? I like that.
Don't.
That's pretty good.
I don't like that
Yeah.
at all.
I think the play here is I'm just going to play a forest. Kodama trigger, put a Misty Rainforest on the battlefield. And I am just going to pass.
Alrighty. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay.
I'm just gonna put this out there, Tarren. I don't think this is the time to wheel.
No, probably not.
Because Wizard has 0 cards in hand. We want to keep it there.
Yeah.
Good advice.
It's
Or go for
unfortunate
the
that this deck
chaos.
is built around having my opponents draw cards, though. So I guess first things first. Let's pay 2 for a Dockside Extortionist.
Well, you get so many
Well,
from me.
responses to that?
I don't have one.
I have no
Response.
response.
Whoa, boy. Holy shit. I thought for sure that was going to get stopped. Okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 from me.
18 from Wizard alone. Okay. Beef. 3 from Beef. And how many from you, Elio?
4. 1, 2,
And
3,
4.
4. Yes.
All right. So I'm up to. So this is. So I got
25.
25 treasures out of that. Hey, the theme is value, guys. The theme is value. Okay.
Hey, it is
no-
value.
No better value card than a red value card than Dockside. So, all right, we did that. That's a thing. That is a thing we did.
Oh, it's a thing.
I am also going to crack 4 of these for my own The One Ring.
Oh, Wizard, I think this is the moment.
I think you might be right, Elio.
Yeah, I think so.
I am going to respond paying 50 life, and I am going to murder you, Tarren.
With my One Ring on the stack.
Yes.
That
There may
is-
only be one.
That's-
And
Stifle it.
unfortunately, Elio beat you to it.
That is sad, but also hilarious. Okay,
Wow.
GG. Christ on a cracker.
This has been a weird game.
What the shit? Okay, if you
What a
guys don't
weird
kill,
game.
if you don't kill Wizard, well, I guess he's gonna gain a ton of life back. But well,
Well, he's not
maybe
going to gain that much life because he's going to get 1 card to his hand. So.
I will get 2 cards because of my
Yeah,
Blood
Jesus.
Sun,
Mhm.
and I have the ability to draw at least 1 more. So
Okay, here we go.
hopefully I'll be okay. I will go
So
ahead.
you can gain a
and
maximum of 6 life.
I will
probably.
upkeep The mana crypt odds will hurt me still.
Wizard,
It
you
is an
needed me for card draw.
odds,
You
and
realize
I
this.
am dead.
You
It
died
is
to your
an
mana crypt
odds,
on
and
upkeep?
I
Oh my
died
God.
to my mana crypt. I
Are
love
you
it.
serious?
No way.
That's
I
some
got to
poetic
kill
justice
somebody
right
though,
there.
so I'm happy.
What the
I will untap, lose a life from the ring, and draw for turn.
I don't know what this game is anymore, man.
Draw 2 from the ring. Okay. Play an island as my land for turn.
Okay. Some wild stuff.
I mean, I could potentially not have died. In response to that trigger, I could have drawn a card, and if it was a spell, cast it.
It's very
Yeah,
true.
maybe you could have.
I could have, but I didn't.
You know what? I'll tap 3, and then I'll cast a Ghostly Flicker.
And it was only a strip mine anyway, so no, I wouldn't have been able to.
What are you
Responses,
flickering?
please? The One Ring and my Soul Ring.
I mean, you don't gain more protection, though.
Right. Because it's just a flicker, and it only counts on a cast for the protection. But
Yeah, but he's resetting the counters,
go-
which...
but you go up to 7 mana.
Do. And hopefully I can draw another card with the
7.
One Ring.
You know 7 is a very ominous number, right? In blue, that's clear, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
for the
I'm
most
not gonna.
part.
I think they say it's
I got
lucky.
nothing. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like a lucky cyclonic rift overloaded. Yeah.
With that on the stack, Narumea.
This one. What's Naru Meha doing?
It copies Ghostly Flicker.
Okay. And what's the copy targeting?
The copy of Ghostly Flicker will target Narumea and the One Ring.
Is this a combo or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, because
Yes, it is.
the copy resolves.
I mean,
He gets to draw more cards.
Any responses, Beef, to anything?
so currently the ghostly flicker is still on the stack. I'm just trying to understand here. Is if the ghost? Okay, I gotta know. Can anyone else explain to me what this combo is? Does anyone understand what he's doing here?
Well, right now he's going to use it to get at least 2 more cards from the One Ring.
I mean, if that's all it is, I don't care about him getting 2 cards and some mana. But if this is a combo, I want to understand that if I'm going to interact.
I don't see the combo currently, but it's
then I got no
Elio,
response. So
You're not
I mean, if
responding.
I die here, then at least we
You die
get this
here.
one shuffled up. You're saying I die here?
Yeah, so what's going to happen is I'm going to continue to copy Ghostly Flicker, targeting Narumea and the One Ring. And every time I target, I'm going to respond to the target by tapping the One Ring to draw a card. So I'm essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my library, or draw just enough of it. And then the next target is going to be my land. So I will have infinite blue mana.
So to clarify, the way this works is that because the initial ghostly flicker is never leaving the stack, you just keep copying it while it's on the stack. So in other words, so if I were to pay just a blue and swan song your ghostly flicker.
Well, you had no responses initially. You can't respond to a copy of the spell.
No, but he can respond to.
I can respond
to the original one. You could get rid of the original one. You can target.
And I'm not even targeting the Narumeha. It's still the ghostly flicker, still sitting on the stack, even though.
Oh, the original. Right. You're trying to counter the original.
Yeah. I'm not. This is specifically instant sorcery or enchantment.
Okay, that's fine. So at that point,
Because it's like once it enters and you're copying the ghostly flicker, that's when I respond and I counter the swan song. So you'll get
well,
one
that's
more
why I asked if there were any
swan.
responses before I
Well,
continued.
I mean, but you have to do
Yeah.
this over and over, right? Like this is going to keep happening.
Yeah. So once the first one resolved,
Then
you won't be able to
there's no
respond
reaction
to that.
anymore.
No, because unless you
Okay.
have a stifle to cancel it.
Okay.
But I can respond to the. Maybe I'm just missing a misunderstanding here because I can respond to the trigger, and that spell doesn't. It doesn't matter that the spell I'm responding to isn't the one that's being.
Yeah,
triggered
like
at the
if he removes the original one, it's no longer on the stack to be targeted by what's her face.
That's
Right.
why I asked if there was any responses before.
Well, and that's also why I asked
Yeah.
what the.
I mean, he
what
could have
the
done it at a later
situation was,
point too,
right?
Elio. Like he could have done it
Yeah.
after you've done this a few cycles too. So
Correct.
Right.
He can, and then it will get it removed from the stack for you to not be able to target it any further.
So are you doing that the first instant?
Yeah. So
Like
so basically,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
you'll get a 2/2 bird.
That's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay.
Dirty mono blue decks. Just can't trust them. Just gotta have all the facts before you start.
I mean, you have
I
to use
can't
your
be. I'm not omniscient.
abilities.
I can't be expected to know every combo, Elio.
a wizard
That's why I'm asking
combos
you.
precisely when he means to.
We
Thank
put out our
you,
video a
Tarren.
week ago, so you know
Go
what my
ahead, babe.
combos are,
Go
Elio.
ahead. I don't
All
trust
right.
you anymore.
I'm gonna pay 4 on your end step. I'm gonna scry. Gonna just draw that. Or wait a minute, reveal. Excuse me, that was a confiscate. And then I'm gonna do it again. Scry, and we're just gonna reveal Sensei's Divining Top. And untap. And draw. Okay. Boy. What a mess. I think. Boy. Gandalf's a 2/4. How big is Narameha?
3/3.
3. Okay. Well, I don't have a very effective attack into that. I think the play here is just to actually I can't let that happen. Let's pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna cast Confiscate, and I'm gonna take the 1 ring.
Yeah.
And then Kodama Trigger is going to put a Mole Drifter onto the battlefield. So I'm going to draw 2 cards.
So good.
Not half bad. I think. Oh, I like that actually. That's not bad. Let's no, we're good. We're just gonna pass right there.
You're gonna pass.
Yep, I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Untap and draw. Oh, okay. I will play an island as my land for turn. Let me look at my graveyard real quick. Three, I will cast Narset, Part of Veils.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ew. Gross.
Hmm.
Responses?
I'm gonna have to allow it.
Okay. I will just -2 her to 3. Look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, and put it to my hand, and the rest go to the bottom in a random order.
It's really too bad that I did not survive my mana crypt.
It was really funny because
I
I
would
forgot about your
disagree,
mana crypt.
Wizard. I would
I know
disagree.
you
I'll bring
would.
reveal a
Unbelievable.
non-creature, non-land. I'll get a ponder and put these
I
3.
did not expect to be in a 1v1 at this point already.
Go ahead. I will
I mean, it's
pass
been an
there.
hour.
Just a 1v1 blue battle. Just what I like.
It's
All right, I'm going to, on your end step, I'm going to pay 6 to flash out a Deadeye Navigator.
in response.
And yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 and cast Flood of Recollection because my sorceries have flash. And I'm gonna return to my hand a counterspell. This gets exiled. I will cast Counterspell.
Yeah, you cast Counterspell. That's counted. Also, on your end step, I'm going to pay 1 for Sensei's top.
Mhm.
And I'm going to pay 1 to top. Oh, excuse me. 1, 2, 3.
May as well
There you go.
tap the top and draw the card and get the top back. Since you can only draw 1 card per turn.
You know, you make a valid point. I guess that's not a terrible idea. Put that on top. All right, untap. Upkeep. All right. I take 2 from the One Ring. Oh, wait a minute. I don't get to draw from the One Ring. That's awful. That's
I mean, if you do it
not
on
fun.
Elio's turn, you get at least 1 card from it, but yeah.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
But at what
But-
cost is the question.
But it also means you don't have to increase its death-killing ability.
Yeah, don't have to.
Also true. Going to.
And
Narset's
you can
got
probably
3
just kill
counters on it.
Narset.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of thinking I'm at here. Going to. You don't have any. Oh, you do have a flyer. Of course
I
you
do, yes. You gifted me that flyer.
I sure did. Nobody to blame but myself. But that's your only flyer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Going to. Sure, why not? Going to pay 2. Get 2 blue for this. 2. Excuse me. 3, 4, 5. My fetch land is tapping for green because it's just a forest as well. I'm going to cast Become the Pilot. I'm going to steal the bird that I gave you.
You're gonna steal the bird. You know
gonna
what?
steal
I'm
the bird.
okay with you paying a card to take out a token.
Yeah. It's now a 4/4, and it can't be blocked except by you. So that's great. So I've got a bird now, which is going to be represented with this Tybalt, and I'm going to use a little die to say that it's a 4/4. It does not have. Oh, wait a minute! I can give it haste. What do you know?
Sure can.
I've got a crashing drawbridge. So let's do that. Let's give it haste. And I'm going to send my 4/4 bird Over at your Planeswalker, I'm going to send my 2/2 Muldrifter at you in the air, and I'm going to send Kodama at you for 6 on the ground.
I do have a propaganda.
Oh, you do, don't you? I suppose I got to pay for this then. In that case, we're going to pay, and propaganda is only for the ones attacking you, so I only have to pay 4.
Correct.
It doesn't care about
True.
Planeswalkers. So I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4 total to send those 2 over at your face for 8, 6 of the commander, and 4 at your Planeswalker.
Okay. So Narset will die.
Love that.
However,
Chump the Kodama.
I'm thinking about that. No, I will not. I will take 8.
All right, all right.
So I'm just going to show you. I would have had my Sensei's top on my turn, which would have let me get my portal to Phyrexia and fucked both of you up. So be happy I died.
Yeah, I don't feel bad at
Already
all
was.
about you.
Already was, pal. I'm going to move to second main here. I'm going to
Yeah.
tap the 1 ring, putting a 3rd counter on it here. And I will draw 3 cards, because that's pretty sweet. Going to play a forest, and I will get a trigger and put an island on the battlefield as well with Kodama. Going to I think the smart thing to do here is just to pass the turn.
Okay. Untap and draw. I will play a Riptide Laboratory. Let's see here. I will tap 1 and then cast Ponder. So I'll look at the top 3 cards, put them back in any order, or I can shuffle and then draw. 1, 2, 3. I will shuffle. And then draw for turn. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will attempt a Cyclone Summoner.
Ooh.
When this ETBs, if I casted it from my hand, I return all permanents to their owner's hands except giants, wizards, and lands.
Yeah, in response, I guess. I'm going to pay 1 to flash out a Sensei's top. Kodama trigger, I'm going to put a forest on the battlefield with that. I'm going to pay 1 to top. Well, in response, going to pay 4.
Did you ever tap the 1 ring?
He did. Yep.
Yeah, I did last turn.
He did.
Okay.
Yep.
Pay 4. Thrasios. Reveal a forest. Put it on the battlefield. But yeah, I think that's unfortunately going to be resolving. I guess I will pay 1 and I'll top again. Not any better. So we're just gonna say, yeah, you got it. You Got it.
Right.
My stuff's all bounced.
So I get my ring back. Thank you.
You get your ring back.
Um,
Lucky you. Ugh,
I'll
gosh, what
tap
a
an
nightmare.
island for a soul ring. Tap the soul ring for an arcane signet. And I'll move to combat. I'll swing 5 at you.
Yeah, take a 5.
I'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Well, hopefully I have enough lands here. I don't know. Draw for turn. Yeah. Okay.
Not that it will probably
Kodama.
matter, but 2 of that 5 was Commander.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Put some respect on Gandalf's name.
You clarified that it's commander damage, and I would gladly do so. Let's see. All right.
Kodama's going to help you rebuild at least a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's.
Well, the
a
wild
little
growth
bit.
should be in your hand too.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Good catch. Okay. Gonna pay 6 for Kodama.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There was going to be a counterspell coming after the Kodama. Well, what do you got? That big freaking summoner. All right. I'm going to pay 2 blue and 2 to cast Leyline of Anticipation.
Yep.
And Kodama trigger, I'm going to put a Grafted Identity on the battlefield, which is going to steal your Cyclone Summoner.
Let's see. Come on, mouse. Give me a second. My mouse decided to take a poop on me. Okay. Oh, it just popped up as an island. I'm just going to trust you. There you go.
It specifically says, as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, but I'm not casting it. I'm just putting it on the battlefield. And it just says, enchant creature. You control enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. So it's an 8/8 now.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
It was an 8/8 when an Elio had it, though.
Was it really?
It was, because you
Oh,
have
because of
Narumeha.
Narumeha. I forgot.
Yeah.
Her
makes
second
sense.
ability. Oh, well, if that's the case, then you should have taken 1 more damage from Gandalf. Because he would have been
Alright.
a 3/5.
Taking 1 more. Okay. Well, I don't want to discard down the hand size here, so I'm going to.
Didn't you have a reliquary tower? Or.
Right, I thought you did.
Oh yeah, I did. Didn't
Don't
I?
remind him. What are y'all doing? You're supposed to be on the mono blue side, not the training wheels.
I mean, they're both
I mean,
bad. So
Blue is one of the training wheels, so it's not like you're
Balls.
flying solo here. Yes, you're right. I do have no max hand size, so there's really no rush to me. So I guess yes, let's just pass.
Okay. At your end step, I'm gonna tap 2 and cast Chart the Course. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, then I have to discard a card if I did not attack with a creature this turn. So I will go ahead and draw 2. 1, 2, and I will discard a Field of Ruin, which is a land. Untap.
man, I
and
wish I were still
draw.
alive now. People are discarding cards, drawing cards. God damn it.
Right?
I'll play an island as my land for turn.
Damn you, wizard.
No one expects to get murked by the colorless deck.
And then for the colorless deck to
4
just
mana.
implode.
I will cast the One Ring,
Ay.
and then assuming it resolves,
Yeah,
I
it
will
resolves.
draw a card. 3, cast Propaganda. And then I will pass there.
All right, on your end step, I'm going to pay a green to put to cast a Wild Growth. I'm just going to put it on this forest. My trigger, I'm going to be putting a Delighted Halfling on the board.
Mhm.
I will then pay a green. Let's do this one. Pay a green for a Sensei's Top.
I'm gonna respond to
Trigger.
the top.
Yep.
I'm gonna. I'll do it like this. 1, 2. I will negate the top.
Top is negated. Okay. In case, going to. Should I just cast the bird instead of the top? Gonna pay 2 for Crashing Drawbridge. So when that resolves, I'm going to put my Thrasios on the board. Going to pay a green to cast Birds of Paradise. And unfortunately not have anything else I can do. So I will just go to untap. All right. So he's got the One Ring. Got the One Ring.
Yep, so
Boy.
you can't hurt him this turn, but
Can't.
But it's a good thing he has Flash. So.
yeah.
But we'll see what Elio's got up his sleeve. I don't know.
I got small little daggers.
Just throwing little
Tap
knives.
them repeatedly. Hope it works.
See what sticks.
Oh boy. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's a lot of mana. We're going to pay 5. Actually, let's make it 6. I'm going to cast Confiscate. Any responses to Confiscate?
What are you targeting?
Targeting the One Ring.
The One Ring. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. All right, I got a ring again, but it's tapped. One count. Trigger, I'm going to be putting a Mole Drifter on the battlefield, so I get to draw 2. That's not really that useful. Going to play a Temple of Mastery tapped as my land for turn. Trigger putting another land in the battlefield, but I'm going to scry 1. I hate that. It's also not going to save me right now. Let's. I think we just gotta. I think we might as well just pass the turn if I can active Flash Speed.
I guess at your
I can't kill you anyway, so.
I will attempt to cast Into the Royal. Not kicked, targeting the Cyclone Summoner.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So, in response, that's bad. I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to scry with Thrasios. I want that on the bottom. Reveal. It's a land. Temple of the False God comes on the battlefield. Don't have anything I can put on with that. I'm just going to pay 4 more and do it again. Scrying. Put that on the bottom. Revealing. So Rampaging Baloths to my hand. Boy, I sure love rebuilding.
Tell me
Good thing
about
it's
it.
easier with Kodama.
Oh. Man, this is going to be a lot of fun to edit with all the responses and.
Oh gosh, I'm so
Shit.
sorry.
Oh.
I just feel bad that Tarren and I died. We could have had something funny.
It's okay. We'll play another game.
Yeah. Not my kind of game to carry, honestly. All right, into the royal. It resolves.
Okay.
So you've got your thing back.
Yep.
My crafted identity falls off.
That turn.
Yeah, it's you. It's all you.
Right. Draw. Oh. Oh golly, this is so convoluted. Do that
You're telling me.
and that.
I'm playing Simic, and somehow I feel like the least disgusting deck in the pod.
That's not even true.
No, it's definitely Simic. I can promise. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Here's that. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. I will recast the summoner.
Bouncing all my stuff again.
Yeah, it bounces my things too.
Suppose you could. Well, I mean, never mind. You probably want to flash things out. So.
There's just no point because I can't even. I guess I will pay 4 mana and do a Thrasios. Revealing a consecrated sphinx.
Very nice.
My thought was like, yeah, trying to dig for a pact or something like that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it's tough. It's really tough.
I don't know.
A move
I don't
to
know.
combat.
This is not the kind of choices I like to be having to make.
I'll swing 6 at you, please.
Yeah, taking 6. How much of that's the commander?
3.
Thank you.
1 mana for Soul Ring. Tap Soul Ring for a Signet. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The bad
pass.
penny of the One Ring. No, you're not dropping the One Ring there too?
No.
Just got tired of me stealing it.
Every time.
I mean, you can steal it all you want.
Definitely try. Okay, draw for turn. Back to the drawing board. Gonna start with, you got mana, so you're gonna be probably countering the Kodama. But let's make you have it. You got it?
You got it.
All right. Going to pay 4 blue to cast Line of Anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I wanna pay 1 more and do that differently because I forgot that the one that I lined up last time was my grafted identity, which is gone. So if I want to get the best exchange here, I'm going to tick it up a notch. I'm going to pay 1 more, so 5 total. I'm going to be casting Become the Pilot. I'm going to be taking control of your elemental again, your giant.
In response to that, I'm gonna activate Riptide Laboratory and bounce it to my hand.
Okay, all right. Boy, this is going so well.
But your thing did enter. Or no, it doesn't.
Yeah, he responded while it was on the stack, so.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whew, that Riptide Laboratory with that giant
Don't
is...
mention it. Don't mention it,
Ugh.
Terry. It's just there.
I know. I'm just this alone. Put my Mole Drifter on the battlefield for 5. Kodama trigger, get my ley line. Drawing 2. Going to play a forest as land for turn. Going to pay 1 for a soul ring. Putting a wild growth on the battlefield with the Kodama trigger. And I tapped wrong. This is going to be bad. We're just going to pass and accept my fate.
Okay. I will draw. Play an island. I will cast the One Ring.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll draw. I am going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'll tap a blue, and I'll treasure cruise.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were doing. Yep.
Is that okay?
So, remind me, Treasure Cruise, that's a draw spell?
Yeah, draw 3.
Yeah. I think in response to you casting Treasure Cruise, I'm going to... Damn it. Okay. Nope. I can't count. Well, we're good. I'm going to pay 6. I'm going to flash out a Rampaging Baloths. And Kodama trigger, I'm going to put a Consecrated Sphinx on the board.
There you go.
Oh.
I was going to say, you have a way to do it still.
There was a line there.
I can't do anything
yeah, go ahead.
about
Go ahead and draw 3, though. I love that for you.
Yep, I will draw 3. 1,
We'll
2.
draw 6. 3.
Uh-oh.
It's nothing bad. Don't worry.
Yes.
My Apple Watch is telling me it's time to stand up. I will attempt the summoner again. Because why not?
God. Gross.
It's so good.
Gross. Ugh.
Okay.
All right.
Well, are we having fun? God.
No,
All
actually,
the
not
chaos.
particularly.
Move to combat 6 more.
Taking 6.
I'll move to my end step and start discarding. I will keep 1, 2,
Yeah.
3,
Now
4,
everybody's okay discarding. Yeah.
4.
Of course. That's how it works, isn't it?
5,
Yep.
6, 7. I will discard Hottigen, Mocking Sprite, Ask for Toad, Island, and Talrand. Go ahead, Beef.
Untap. Oh yeah, wild growth and soul ring. Draw for turn. Oof. Once again, unsurprising to everyone, I will be attempting to cast
Kodama.
Kodama once again from my hand.
Good, it's Kodama.
Kodama. Assuming that that resolves, I do see that Elio is tapped out, so I don't know if
Yeah,
he's
go ahead.
truly safe. But
You know what, Beef? This is the theme here is Elio setting all the booby traps, and Harry and Marv just keep stumbling and stumbling and
yes, I'm just continuing to fall down the stairs. I really do need me some.
Gandalf is the Kevin to their Harry and Marv.
Apparently.
I guess that's potentially accurate. Gonna pay for. Gonna cast. Oh, wait a minute. Let's pay 1 extra. Let's just pay 1 extra. I'm gonna cast a Seaborn Muse.
Ew. Oh, that's gonna help.
That's hopefully gonna help. Kodama trigger putting a ley line on the board.
Ooh, yeah, spicy.
2. Wait, now I might as well spend my mana here. Going to pay 1 for a Soul Ring. Trigger Kodama, putting a Wild Growth on this forest. 5, 6, 7, 11. Okay. I have not played a land for turn. Too many choices here, gentlemen. I don't know. This is why I like my simple Mardu. Just murder and murder. Going to pay 2 for Crashing Drawbridge. Put Thrasios on the board with that.
Mm-hmm.
Going to pay a green for a Birds of Paradise and a Delighted Halfling as the trigger. Going to play a command tower as land for turn. Going to pay 5. I think 5 for Muldrifter. to draw me 2 cards, but
Mhm.
trigger, I'm going to put a Wandering Archaic on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2. Oh, okay. Well. Huh. I am just going to pass the turn and let you take it away.
All right. Draw. Play an island.
Oh, I untap.
Yes. Has Sobering. We have enough. Okay. I'll float a mana and bounce Cyclone Summoner. I will attempt to.
And you're bouncing it with what again?
The Riptide Laboratory.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. Cyclone Summoner.
I will pay 4 mana responding to your spell.
Mm-hmm.
Paying 2 colorless and 2 blue. I'm going to rewind that.
Yep.
And actually, I'll float 2 mana before I let that resolve so that I can untap 4 lands, because I don't know why I bothered tapping the Soul Ring.
All right. Go ahead.
Because you're not used to playing counter magic.
Yeah, I'm not. It's been a while. So in response, or sorry, on your end state, I think I'm gonna see what we can do here to lock things up a little bit. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put a take possession on the battlefield with a
I don't know
split
what that
second.
does.
It says split second, enchant permanent, you control enchanted permanent. So I'm just going to steal Gandalf.
Yeah.
And the trigger, I'm going to put a Consecrated Sphinx on the board. Then I might as well just do this now. I'm going to pay 6.
For the Baloth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, for the Baloth. Trigger for Kodama is I'm going to put this bounce land on the battlefield.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
And
So
now
I make
you-
Infinite Beasts, and
And who
I could have done
said-
on my turn, but they have haste, so.
Who said
Mhm.
that Simic isn't playing Magic with training wheels?
I said very specifically that it is with training wheels. I've been saying that for years, that
So,
Simic is training wheels magic.
A long time, I like completely misplayed because what I should have done was a long time ago, for the Flood of Recollection, just return the Ghostly Flicker to my hand because I already had the Riptide Laboratory and I could have brought Naromea back to my hand and redone it the other
Sure.
turn. But
I mean,
I forgot.
I was sitting on one more counter spell, so I was prepared to do other things, but yeah, I was just like, okay, luckily I had enough mana that it didn't matter. I could just keep on redeploying after you bounce everything, but it didn't mean I was making a lot of progress. So.
It could have
But yeah, for
gone either
anybody
way.
anyone who's not clear on what just happened, Rampaging Baloths has a landfall ability. Whenever a land enters battlefield in your control, you may create a 4/4 green beast creature token. So creates the token, which has a 0 or null mana value. Kodama sees that and says you can put another permanent of the same value. Well, the Simic Growth Chamber that I entered has a return a land clause, so I just bounce it to my hand, and I get infinite land BTBs. So
Yep.
infinite land falls. I've got infinite 4/4s that I would swing out
And something to clarify,
finish off Elio.
the landfall trigger happens at the same time as the bounce trigger, so you can order those to have the Baloths resolve first for their landfall, and then resolve the bounce. And
Thank you.
repeat,
Yes.
rinse and repeat. Yep. So.
Correct. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's degenerate. It's disgusting. It's Simic.
It's Simic.
It's Simic. All right, I've got a hand for next game. I'm gonna run to the restroom quick, but yeah, good games. Jeez.
That was a
Wizard.
very good game.
Wizard, you need to be a little bit more responsible.
Oh, I know.
Oh, boy.
I knew full good and well that I could die by doing it. I just thought the memes would be hilarious.
Well, like, long term, I knew that Beef was gonna win because how many times can I bounce a 7-mana spell to my hand and recast it and attack for 6 each turn? Like
If
realistically,
you could
that
have done
wasn't
that
gonna do
3 more
anything.
turns, you could have potentially
And-
won.
3 more turns.
And I was continually drawing and playing more lands every time, so it's like I was getting ahead just very slowly.
Yep. If you could have made it 3 more turns, you would have won, Elio.
Well,
Honestly, bouncing the Muldrifter and letting me draw those extra cards every time I cast the Muldrifter was honestly hugely beneficial to me. If I didn't have that, I would have been struggling.
Yep, and then the Con Sphinx at the right time was beautiful.
And obviously, the getting to untap all my stuff with the Seedborn Muse was also pretty relevant at that point in the game too.
Yes, it was. I will be right back as well.
Okay. Let me reset my stuff here.
I am reshuffling here.
Well, blue.
I am back.
Yeah, Beef, if I do end up using that first game for a video, I'm just going to call that Blue Slog or something along those lines.
That sounds appropriate, yeah. That was a weird one.
Oh, you gotta use it as a video. Come
I mean,
on.
there was some crazy stuff going on, especially early game with you, and then just like killing me, one-shotting me, and then
One-shotting
killing
you only to
yourself.
die to my mana creep.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
the quick
perfect.
murder-suicide to start off the game,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it's great.
Nothing like that. That's Commander for you right there. Just. Oh God, that was fun though. Like regardless,
It was.
got to do a little bit of my shenanigans at the Grandmaster.
This hand is decidedly worse. Well, will look scarier. For
This
a
hand
Okay.
is not scary, but it's fine. Like it'll get me off the ground.
We'll
I
put it
hope.
this way: I'm risking it with a 1-land hand.
Oh God,
Oh, okay.
jeez.
Risking it and
Risk it
biscuiting.
for the biscuit, I guess.
You know, he's just gonna vomit his whole hand because he has all the mana rocks.
Not
I
all
suppose
mana
we should
rocks,
roll to
but-
see who's going first, huh?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
All right. What did I get? I got
Let me
an
get
8
back to the
this
table.
time.
I got a 7.
I also got an 8.
I got an 11.
Elio.
All right, it's Elio first
Alright.
this time.
At least I'm second then.
Yep. Woohoo.
Are we good to start?
I'm ready.
Good.
Great.
Yeah. Do it.
I will draw and play a Castle Vantress tapped. And I'll
Game
pass.
2. Drop a turn. Going to play. Yavimaya. Cradle of Growth. Everybody's got forests if they have lands. So
Ooh.
Elio and I have forests. I'm going to pay 1 for a Delighted Halfling and pass.
Lovely. Draw for turn. Oh, yeah.
Delightful.
Xander's Lounge. Pass.
All right, Beef. You know what you like to do with Neheb?
Win.
No, I'm gonna pull off the best thing. I'm gonna play an Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna tap it for a Soul Ring. Losing 2, have 1 floating.
Jeweled Lotus.
I'm gonna Jeweled Lotus, sack,
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
and turn 1 Zhulodok.
oh God. Well, okay, here's the thing. He's not going to get the
However,
Cascade for a while.
I am now at the mercy of the land gods for a moment.
You know, that's a good spot for that deck to be.
Pass.
So I'm okay with this.
I will draw. I will play
But when I saw it, I had to
Yeah.
keep it.
Island
Fair enough.
2,
That is,
and I'll
that's a start.
pass a Lightning Greaves. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to untap, draw. Going to play Island. Gonna pay a green for an Arbor Elf. Going to pay a green and a blue for Thrasios, Triton Hero. And the
Okay.
pass.
All right, untap, draw for turn. Okay. Yeah. Reflecting Pool. And I will pay 2 for a Waste Not.
Ooh.
And I will pass.
Waste not.
Oh, yeah. It is probably one of my favorite cards in the deck, if not the favorite.
Yep. Good card. Untap, upkeep, draw.
Yep, I pulled
Well,
a
it's
foil of it.
not a land, but it's helpful. We're gonna lose 2 life. I'm gonna tap for 4. And I'm gonna play a Joyous Familiar.
Ooh.
Joyous Familiar says historic spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. So I will play a Mana Vault for free.
Yep.
Then I will tap for 3 and play a Hedron Archive.
Oof.
Pass.
You're a Hedron Archive. I don't know.
I will draw. Oh my golly. I will play Riptide Laboratory. Then I'll tap 3 and cast a Verity Circle. Whenever a creature of an opponent becomes tapped, if it doesn't be declared as an attacker, I just draw a card.
Hmm.
And it has an activated ability to tap a target creature without flying, but I'm not paying 5
that's
for that.
bad.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
That's really bad for
That's-
people with ManaDorks.
I know.
Uh,
Don't be shy, Beef. I think Wizard's the issue here.
No, it's you. It's always you.
We're going to play a Reliquary Tower as land for turn. Gonna pay 3 Cultivate. Gonna get 2 islands. They're gonna be forests anyway. So. 1 on the battlefield tapped, 1 into my hand. And I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. We're going to play a Dragon Skull Summit for land for turn. Gonna pay 2 for Golem Patient Plotter. Hello, precious. And then just paying a 1 for a Phyrexian Reclamation. Gonna pass.
Alright, well, I will untap I will be untapping the Mana Vault, so I will be tapping the Ancient Tomb and the Soul Ring, losing another 2, and drawing. So those are tapped. I will play a waste for turn, thank God. Then I will tap for 1. Actually, I can tap for 2, and I will play an Urza's Incubator, naming Eldrazi.
Oh my god, people are ramping so much.
Pass.
I can't do anything about it.
I will
Yours
draw.
stinks much greater.
I will play an island, and I'll pass the turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. I really don't want to give Elio card draw, but
Beef,
And I'll-
look at Wizard and look at Tarren. We should be buddies here.
Should you? Should
I mean,
you?
No, I'm
Tarren-
pretty sure Tarren and I should be buddies.
I think so
and
too.
I'm all right. Elio and I are buddies, I guess. Paying 6,
I will draw 2.
tapping 2 creatures. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Kodama. Thankfully, Kodama can't be countered, so with that untapped mana, I'm not as spooked. But I will play as land for turn this island, and then a forest as well, and just gonna.
You mean you played 2 forests, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, they are technically both forests as well. Good
A
point.
forest and a tropical
All right.
island.
Untap, draw for turn. Oh, that is interesting. I like that.
Look at this guy. He's only got 3 mana on turn 4.
I know, right? Jeez, what am I doing? What am I doing? Like,
What are you
what the hell?
playing? Fair Magic? My gosh.
God. Okay.
It will soon not be fair.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop a Balin's Tomb, or otherwise known as Ancient Tomb.
Buddies!
Go to combat. Swing at Beef with Gollum.
That's
You want Gollum
suspicious.
to die. Gollum is a 3/1.
3/1. When he leaves the battlefield, the ring tempts me.
Yeah, I'm taking 3.
Okay. Pass.
Alright, well, I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Let's go 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 1 less to cast. We'll cast an Achroma's Memorial, which on cast will cascade twice for 6 or less. We will get a bunch of lands, more lands,
You know,
a commander's
on
Blade.
second thought, maybe I liked being just you and me, Elio. Let's
Yeah.
You know.
And then we will get not that or that. A Soul Talisman. That's not bad.
I was like, oh my god, and that betrays. Please no.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the Soul Talisman and my Ancient Tomb Forest as just a forest. And I'm going to
Alright.
equip the Commander's Plate to Zhulodok.
Well, that is his commander with protection from all colors.
Mhm.
Cool. Great, wonderful.
And
Love
then I will pay 2. And I will be casting a Cloud Key, naming Artifact.
it. Mm-hmm.
I will go to combat. Elio, I feel like you can take 10 commander damage.
Let's wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Wizard. Look at me.
You already said you were going to be
Just
friends
wizard.
with Beef.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that it's an exclusive relationship, okay? Look.
Are you cheating on me, Elio? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Hey, you beat my ass last game. Okay, that's domestic violence. This is grounds
You
for
know,
termination of this relationship.
What happens behind closed doors of this live stream is between us.
No. All right, Wizard. Look at my board and look at Beef real quick.
I
And
mean, you're
ask
not
yourself,
wrong. Beef.
Ask
Couple
yourself,
little
who's closer
dorks.
to winning? Who's
Yeah,
closer to winning
Beef.
right now?
I'm still hitting Elio, so you don't have to worry about that.
In
Deals be
response
damned.
to declared attackers. Oh my golly. Oh my golly. Can anyone deal with Zhulodok? If I got
well,
rid of
I don't really want
Commander's
to deal with it
Plate.
at the moment.
To be clear,
Oh.
nobody can deal with Zhulodok. They can deal with his equipment first.
Yeah, if I get rid of
got-
the equipment.
Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, boy, does it even matter though? Like, he's just gonna recast.
Maybe we
I
wait
mean-
until combat damage has happened and then we can talk
Oh
about
my
this.
gosh, Tarren.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I got nothing right now anyway. Well, nothing at instant speed. So
I guess I will tap 4. Wizard. Can't believe you're making me do this. It's gonna flash out Gandalf and take freaking 10.
Yes.
Hey,
This isn't over, Wizard.
yeah.
Is that
I will
it?
pass the turn.
oh
draw.
boy, this is.
I will-
Elio shall remember who drew first blood.
I always remember. I may have bad memory, but I always remember everyone who's wronged me. I have a list.
Elio's like, where were you when the Westfold fell?
I will play an island, 2 mana for a thought vessel, and then I will pass the turn there.
Elio, how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand.
Okay. That doesn't. Okay, no, never mind.
That was ominous. Draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to play an island and put a forest on the battlefield for free, which is just lovely.
You see that, Wizard?
Go.
Love that value.
Chefskis. Going to pay 5. I'm going to cast a Mold Drifter.
Hey.
Kodama trigger. I'm going to be putting a Staff of Domination on the battlefield, and I'm going to draw 2 to Mold Drifter.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my golly.
Jesus, I'm
Pretty
so sorry.
fucking good.
I drew more than I should have. There we go. And I think I just have to pass.
Cards in hand, Beef.
I have 3 cards in hand.
Okay. In your end step, I'm gonna pay a total of 5, taking 2 from the Ancient Tomb, and I'm gonna cast Evacuation, which is return all creatures to their owner's hands.
I'm A-okay with that.
In response,
Oh.
I'm going to pay 4
I will draw a card.
to cast Rewind.
Okay. Sure.
I will
Very
respond
small.
to the rewind.
No.
I can't take another 10. Beef.
I know.
Yeah, this is taking care of the Zhulodok, so that is.
That's
Does
a good
take
point.
care of the
That's a good point.
Zhulodok.
I
But
just really like my
evacuation is
board
what?
state.
Just creatures?
Return all
Yeah.
creatures to their owner's hands.
I mean, but he still has the Acromas Memorial, which gives it haste.
Sure, but he's gonna have to spend mana to at least re-equip it and whatnot. So.
No.
Okay, Wizard, is this negotiable? So if I allow the evacuation to go through, or if I don't allow the evacuation to go through,
If you don't allow
Playing
the
with fire.
evacuation to go through, I will not swing at you next turn.
Playing with fire, Elio.
okay,
You're gonna get
yeah,
burned.
cool, yeah,
You get burned.
I will take that deal.
All right, so evacuation's countered.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I good to move into
Wait.
or
So you
Rewind
didn't
goes
counter my
through.
He did
I
not.
rewind
did not
goes through.
counter.
Okay.
yeah? So you'll untap
Alright.
4 lands. I suppose you could still do something in your end step if you wanted.
No, I'm good with moving
Okay.
to your untap here.
All right. So yep. Go to turn, untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Okay. Gonna play a Storm Carved Coast, and yeah, taken 2 from the Ancient Tomb, 2 black, and then this for a Witch King of Angmar. It's a 5/3 flyer. It says whenever 1 or more creatures deal combat damage to you, each opponent sacrifices a creature that dealt combat damage to you this turn. The ring tempts you. I can also discard a card to give him indestructible until end of turn and tap it.
Nice.
Response to that?
Nope.
Sweet. So hopefully Wizard doesn't come at me. We'll see though. Then,
Boy, that leaves lots of options.
then I will go to combat and swing at beef with Golem again for 3.
Take 3.
And I think that's gonna be my turn. I'll pass.
All right. Well, I will untap, upkeep, draw, not paying for the mana vault, so I will lose a life. Let's go. It is 2 less to cast, so we can go 2, 4, 5. And I'm going to cast Platinum Angel. On cast, Legendary Cascade for 6 or less twice. Or not Legendary Cascade, just Cascade for 6 or less twice.
Oh.
We will get the Immortal Sun, pretty good. And we will get, not that, an Ornithopter of Paradise.
Okay.
Whew. Thank God that, yeah, the obelisk is 1 more mana. Whew.
Yo, I kind of would have really liked that.
I bet you would. It does dirty, dirty things.
Alright, so it is 2 less to cast. So I'm going to... or no, it's only 1 less to cast, damn. But that's okay, I have enough. 2, 3...
Does your Ornithopter have
4.
haste?
Yes, I have a
Oh, yeah.
Necrosis Memorial.
Yep, you sure do.
I'm gonna cast a Wandering Archaic.
Ew. I'm gonna respond. And our deal is still in place, correct, Wizard?
I mean, it is.
You're not.
However, you might tempt me to hit you with something else if you fuck with me.
I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast Chart the Course. So I'm gonna draw 2 and discard 1. 1, 2, discarding a land.
I will add 2 black from Waste Not.
Yep.
But, yeah, probably not doing anything with that.
I will. You know what? If you kill me, you're going to kill me. I'll counterspell that.
Okay. Damn.
Yep.
Damn. Alright. Well, I won't be killing you, but my creatures are all 1 power. Are all 1/1 bigger. So that's a thing.
Tis.
Because you did do that, I will swing at you for 3 with my Joyrus Familiar.
Just to
However,
clarify, are you moving to combat, Wizard?
yes.
So
I
in
will
response
move to combat.
In response to you moving to combat, I'm going to pay 4 and tap down Zhulodok with my staff of domination.
No,
You
you are
cannot.
Can't
Oh wait, yes he
Yeah, he
can.
can.
Oh
He's
wait, yes.
It's
Oh,
colorless.
colorless source.
look
Yep.
at that.
I was like, am I missing something here? I'm pretty
Oh
sure
my
I know
No,
how
you
colorless
got it.
works.
You got
I
it.
will draw a card from Verity Circle. Look at that go.
All
Oh,
right.
because
Well,
it's not. Oh, I thought it was just creatures with Verity Circle. That's.
well, Beef. I guess you're just gonna be the one taking 8 damage.
No. I didn't tap a creature for my activation there.
No, I
Elio.
know, but it says whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes tapped.
Oh, I follow now. Yeah, no, I tapped his.
Jeez.
I tapped his
Yeah.
command.
I mean, I
Yep,
appreciate
okay.
it, Beef.
Yep.
I'm,
Well,
I'm a little slow on the uptake.
I'm swinging 8 in the air at Beef.
You're
with
not sending
flying
your
for-
flyer at
Nope,
Elio
I'm
now?
not going
No.
to.
Yeah, that's
You
that's
tap
surprising.
down my Zhulodok,
So it's Platinum Angel and the
and the Joyless
and
Familiar,
Joyless
a
Familiar.
3/3 and a 5/5.
I do have a 2/2 flyer, but I'm just gonna take the 8.
Doesn't Kodama have reach?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Kodama
Kodama
does.
has reach. That's actually relevant. I should
hear there's a
block
card
the,
named that, but-
I hear that. I should. Oh man, wait. The 5/5 is he doesn't nothing stopping it from dying, right? Except it does.
It is an artifact, and it
not
has flying
It's
first strike,
indestructible.
vigilance, trample, haste, and protection from black and from red. So no,
Oh man,
technically.
no. I think that it makes a lot of sense to just put my Kodama in front of that then, and stop that 5 damage.
I did
Kill
forget
it.
you had Kodama out.
Yeah.
That is pretty lame.
And that was the Platinum Angel. Oh, whew.
Yeah.
That was a good
So,
one.
Not the
I was
gumdrop
honestly,
button.
I was tempted to leave that because then I could just try and steal it later. But
This works too. This is fine.
this works too. Yeah.
Yep, I pass.
Whew. Intense. That's so crazy. I will
Like
draw.
camping.
This is another goofy ass game. Just
Play an island.
whew.
You know, I think that's our MO at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the turn
Oh,
and hope
oh
I
look
last.
all that untapped blue. Wonderful. Great. Love it. Awesome.
Over to me, you said? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful.
Mhm. Amazing.
Yes. Love that. Draw for turn. Huh. Huh. Isn't that something? Boy. I mean, I guess I just make you have it. I think that's where we're at here. Is let's make them have it time. I'm gonna pay 5 mana for Moloku.
Oh, you're trying to go
Oh.
infinite.
Yep. If he's got a bounce
It's
land,
not a win condition. No, with Moloku, it's just one land that I just bounce and keep playing, so I can make infinite creatures if it resolves.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So wait, this is a good bargaining chip. Tarren and Wizard. If I get rid of Moloku, no hate comes towards me. Correct?
For a turn, I can agree to that.
How about for 2 turns?
That's a bold
Because-
I
strategy.
don't know about 2 turns.
define hate
mean-
towards you because
Like
I want to wheel stuff, but
the wheel.
like I'm
I'm-
trying to get
I'm
everybody
okay-
at once. I
I'm
kill
okay
equally.
with wheeling.
I will not hit you with my creatures. for
Yeah,
2
I can
For
do
2
that.
turns. Okay.
I'll
That
not hit
I
you
will
with
agree
creatures.
to, but I won't say I'm not going to do anything to you because
Yeah, that's
no,
okay.
2 turns is
Um,
way too
What do
long.
you got, Elio?
I'm going to cast Flood of Recollection and bring Counterspell back to my hand. Is that okay?
I mean, I don't like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I got anything I can do about it. So
Then I will
Nope.
attempt a Counterspell.
Maloku's countered.
Whew.
Thank God.
Going to have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw for turn. All right, we're gonna get a swamp out there, and
Tarren, let's just be very mindful that Wizard has 0 cards in hand.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, I'm
That's
not
a
wheeling.
very
I'm not
good
wheeling
point.
this turn. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I'm taking 2 from the ancient. Oh, dang it! I'm not clicked in. 2 from the ancient tomb. Trying to cast Sauron.
Yep.
Elio, you better
What?
hush your mouth.
I
He's
mean,
just standing there.
Menacingly.
I have 2 lands.
that's SpongeBob reference.
Yeah, whose problem is that, Wizard?
I know.
fault is that? Whose fault is
I
that,
have no
too?
It's
responses
Elio's
to
fault.
Sauron.
Awesome.
You still have more
Love to hear
permanents on the battlefield than anybody else, I think.
It's
So.
true.
Love to hear that.
I never said that wasn't the case.
Going to
I have 2 lands.
Going to combat. I'm gonna send Gollum at beef again.
Man, you really want me to kill that thing?
I
don't you?
really do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it because I
Good.
don't want to give that.
Hit me! or excuse me.
Hit me!
Kiss me! Okay. The silences blocks! Silence the blocks! Oh god.
So you cast Sauron.
Oh yeah, I
And you
passed
pass.
on the turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I will untap, upkeep, draw, and draw.
He said sorry for the Sauron.
Lose 1.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
So sorry for the Sauron. Go ahead and sack that Hedron archive.
I mean, I could, but we gotta see what we got. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh shit.
10.
Is it Kozilek?
Oh, I draw a card from
Oh
your
yeah,
little birdie
the mana
tapping.
dork. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily tapping it yet. I'm seeing if I have enough mana.
Oh,
So bear with me.
okay. Just let me know if you do tap it, and I'll draw that card.
I will not be tapping it because I can't do what I want to do.
Can't do the thing.
Can't do the thing.
Julie.
But I will, however, be tapping. Wait, can I do the thing? It is 1 and 2 less to cast. I can do the thing. I will free cast a Helm of Awakening.
All right, Sauron
It being
trigger.
an artifact.
Orc army.
It being an artifact plus the Immortal Sun makes it also another 1 less to cast. So now it's 3 less, or 2 less to cast my spells.
Our spells are all now 1 less as well.
Yep.
Thanks to the...
Yes.
Everyone's okay.
Oh, you are tapping that card, correct?
I believe
The creature.
The bird of whatever,
Oh,
the
wait.
metal.
The Ornithopter of Paradise.
Yes.
1,
For me, it's the metal birds of paradise.
5, 6, 7,
Birds of Paradise
8,
going.
9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. I will be
Okay.
tapping out.
All right, I will draw.
So for 10,
Oh.
I'm going to cast Rise of the Eldrazi.
Okay,
On
Sauron trigger
cast.
from that.
Who's that?
That's extra turn, draw cards, and kill something, right?
Yes.
Yep.
The spell also can't be countered.
Yep.
So on cast, I will cascade twice for 11 or less.
Oh yeah, more
We
Sauron
will
triggers.
Ugin the Ineffable.
Okay, Sauron trigger from that.
1 second, Wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Is okay. Sorry, I thought that was the other Ugin. I was like, that's
Yeah, no,
fine.
It's not.
not
And
big.
not only that, Immortal Sun says I can't even use its abilities.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Who's been
no.
the Virgin?
It's just there for ramp purposes, I think. So.
Now it's
Moral,
will just be
moral
ramp,
support.
and then we will also get a Bane of Balagad.
Another Sauron trigger. Jeez.
I will be going ahead and destroying Kodama. I will
Oof.
draw 4 cards, and I will take an extra turn.
Whew. Yep. Well, he did the thing, guys. He did the thing.
I did the thing. And that is
Murder.
exiled. Alright, then I will untap, upkeep, draw.
Am I right in thinking this is probably the last game of the night?
Potentially,
Yes.
yeah.
Depending on how long this one goes, I guess.
We'll
If
see.
it
Right,
ends
It
very
seems.
quickly from this point.
Who knows? Who
Right.
knows? If it ends really quickly, maybe we could squeeze another win. But
I'm gonna play this. No.
see
I
if
play
Wizard
an
combos
Urza's
off.
Factory. Oh, and I draw an extra card, sorry. And because of the
God, I
Immortal
really
Sun.
wish I had fucking Nekusar out right now or something.
Right?
Because people have been
But yeah,
I
drawing.
wish I
play
had a
Urza's
game-winning
Factory.
combo out right now.
You almost did.
I will free
Almost.
cast a Metalworker.
Okay,
Close.
Sauron trigger.
Yep.
Ugh.
I can't use the Metalworker currently, sadly, but
You
it's
don't have any
there.
artifacts in hand?
I do not. I have 3 lands and an instant that I'm
Hilarious.
about
There's
to
that
cast.
at least. There's that.
Thank God
But
for
it is
small
2,
miracles.
3 left to cast. 3 less to cast currently. No, 4 less to cast, so it'll cost me 3. I'm gonna go 2 and 3. I'm gonna cast Scour from Existence.
Sauron
Ooh.
trigger.
I am going to go ahead and exile the staff.
Oh.
But on cast, I will legendary cascade, or I will cascade twice for 6 or less again. We will get a Mox Opal and a Palladium Mirror.
2 more Sauron triggers from those.
In
That work
response, I'm
army
going
is
to tap
getting
you.
huge.
In response, I'm going to tap your commander.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will get a draw from that.
Yeah. And you'll draw because I tap my Arbor Elf.
Oh, yes.
But I did the things. My creatures
Things
are
were done.
all 1 bigger.
Well, Wizard, thank you for the 8/8 Orc Army.
You're
Love that.
welcome. I am going to go ahead and swing. I can't hit Elio for 2 turns. So the Bane of Balagad is
I mean,
going
look at
to come
Tarren.
at you, Tarren.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then what flyers do you have now, Beef? Just the
Muldrifter for 2.
Muldrifter?
Yep.
Cool. I will send 3, 5, 7 at you.
7
Okay.
at me.
So I have to exile 2 permanents I control.
Oh, no, not 7. It'd be 6 and 9 at you, Beef. Sorry.
All near?
Yes. And when Bane of Balagad attacks, of course, defending player exiles 2 permanents he or she controls.
That's fine.
So
I'm gonna exile Golem to get
They
that
work
Ring
so
Temsu
hard.
trigger because he left the battlefield. And oh, this is a tough one.
and that 8/8 Orc army.
Think I'm gonna get rid of the Phyrexian Reclamation actually. Oh wait, that's exile. So yep. But then yeah, I will assign block with the Orc army. Or no, I will not actually. No, I'm gonna let it go through. Actually,
Yeah, because it would die.
it's gonna. Yeah, you have to sack it. So I will take 7, but then or is it more than 7?
8.
What is it? Oh, because of first strike.
Yeah, first strike, my 8/8, my 8/6
protection
would
for
kill his
black.
8/8. Yeah.
in pro black.
Yeah, oh yeah, so I couldn't have blocked if I wanted to, but you will have to sacrifice it. Oh, so the ring is tempting me twice here, actually. So let me do my Golem one first. So the ring tempts me. Sauron says I can discard my hand and draw 4 cards, which I will do.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that was the first one, and then I could do it again when that creature attacked me. I'm choosing my Orc army for my ring bearer, by the way.
Okay. But I have to sack the Bane of Balagat, or do I
Yes, you
sack
do.
any creature?
From the Witch King.
Anything that
Any
hit
creature
me.
that attacks
Yeah, the
Okay.
creature that dealt combat damage to me. has
deals
to be sacked.
damage. Yeah. Yep. Good call. Good call.
I am not going to do the Sauron wheel again, but the ring tempted me twice, choosing Orc army for my ring bearer. So
Nice. All right. Well, we've got a bunch of mana.
and I discarded a Cabal Ritual and Feast of Sanity to my graveyard.
So let's go ahead and tap for 2 to sack the Hedron Archive and draw 2. 1, 2. Lame.
LeMay.
Play Buried Ruin or Lightning Greaves for free. Equip Lightning Greaves to Zhulodok.
There's like 2 condoms on.
He really wants to be
yeah.
protected.
yeah. It needs to be
Safe.
protected.
Safety
But
first
yeah,
and second for Zhulodok.
yes.
God. Oh, did you cast the Lightning Greaves just now?
I did.
Okay, so
Was
another
that turn?
Orc
Yes,
army.
it is turn.
I will be casting some spells at your end step.
I figured.
Jeez, this Orc army is
Okay.
gonna get massive.
2 mana, because everything costs 1 less. Thank you, wizard.
You're
I'll
welcome.
cast Frantic Search.
Okay, Sauron trigger.
So draw 2.
So this is a
1,
10/10 Orc army currently.
2. Discard a War Room and an Ask for Told. Untap
So it's
3
a land
lands.
and a enchantment that you just discarded there, Elio.
Yes, I did.
Oh, so
Sorry
I will
about
get
that. I
2
know you-
black and I will draw a card because that was a non-creature, non-land. Waste not.
Bingo.
I
And
will,
using that 2 black,
yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna flash in an Orcish Bowmasters.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
respond to the
God
Orcish
damn it.
Bowmaster.
Oof.
In response to the Bowmaster, I'll tap 3 and cast a Factor of Fiction. So I'm gonna reveal the top 5. An opponent separates those into 2 piles, and I pick one to go to my hand and the other to my graveyard. Great. Compulsive Research, Opt, Azami, Lady of Scrolls, Wizards of Thay, and an island. Who wants to choose?
I think you choose the
choice.
opponent to do so.
It really doesn't say choose an opponent. It just says an opponent.
Well,
yeah, but you are the one who
you're
chooses
still picking
an
the opponent.
You know what, Beef? I'll choose you.
Okay, so compulsive research opt Azami.
Yes, Lady of Scrolls.
Wizards of Thay.
And an island.
Okay. Wizards of Thay Coast. And the Myriad makes your spells cheaper. And it's basically a second Gandalf. Okay. I think I'm going to put...
Well,
let's
if
put
I can
Wizards of
have
Thay-
these together and these, that'd be cool too. Or like this. I'm your friend here, Beef. Look at Wizard.
Look at Tarren with that Orcish Bowmaster.
Okay, it's not in play yet. It's on the stack.
Yeah. I'm gonna put the. I'm gonna put Azami, Wizard of Fae, and the island in one pile, and the
Okay.
opt and the compulsive research in the other.
Oh, when you
Okay.
cast your Factor Fiction, that would have been another Sauron trigger. So
I'll take the compulsive research and opt. And then holding priority because I'm still responding to
yep,
that hot mess you have over there, Tarren.
yep.
I'll tap the blue, and I will cast the opt. I'll scry
All
one
right,
and draw.
another Sauron trigger. All
I
these
will
cantrips are
draw that.
working wonders for my orc army here.
Yep. And then that's it.
All right, Orcish Spellmasters will resolve. So ETB, what should I ping? I guess. Oh man, I can't kill the Delighted Halfling. Yeah, I'll just. Oh God, can anyone? Oh no, you guys are tapped out. I was gonna say if I could try to kill the metal worker or whatever it is.
You
You
cannot,
cannot.
because black.
Oh, it's protection from black. Never mind. Yep. Just one to the face, wizard. Then I don't know.
Okay.
And that is another amass. So I have a 13/13 orc army now.
I will untap and draw. I will play Gee golly, another island. I think I could just pass there. I have one more turn of leniency,
God.
so
Jeez.
I'm okay.
Yeah, well, it was giving you
Uh,
2 turns of not hitting you in the face, or beef just wins.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but my cantripping is.
I wish I had that same confidence.
My days are numbered with Orcish Bowmaster.
Boy. Spells cost 1 less.
They do.
Oh yeah, I only had to use one of that floating black. Whatever. Not I couldn't do anything with the other.
Which means it'll only cost you 7 to get Kodama back out.
Yeah, that is true. It's true. But instead,
He's gonna want to steal something.
Probably.
I mean, that's not a terrible option at this point in the game either. I think. Yeah, I think I do have to try and recast Kodama and hope for the best here. Going to pay 7. Let's tap it a little differently. Let's make him uncounterable.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
So
4,
Elio will draw a card.
5.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
6.
a Orcish Bowmaster's trigger as well.
7.
With which I will use to kill the Arbor Elf.
That was unnecessary. I should have tapped him.
And that was
out.
another amass trigger too. So
You
Arbor
can
Elf's
still
dead.
tap him. You
I
can
guess
tap him in response.
and then
I don't need the mana, so at this point I might as well just let him die and not give Elio the card draw for it. But
True.
I will put my Kodama on the board, and he's uncounterable, but I will have to pass there.
Okay. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw for turn. Fabled Passage. I'm going to crack that immediately to go get a basic island. Shuffle up. Ba-ba-ba. That is a lot of untapped blue over on Elio's board. I don't like that at all.
That's true, but I still have one turn of leniency, so that orc army can head on over to wizard.
Yeah.
You mean head on over to beef? Because
I'm
I
getting
just
the
block
feeling
it with
that
anything.
At this point,
Th-
anyone but
this
me.
this is Gandalf masquerading, or this is Sauron masquerading as Gandalf.
It might
You
be.
know what? I like that.
This is-
I take pride in being the villain. I'm not gonna lie.
So we all
We've
know
noticed,
this. We
Elio.
know.
Unfortunately, he wasn't
We know.
necessary villain there.
Really, you don't say. I'm gonna pay 4, taking
Shocking.
2 from Balin's Tomb to cast 1 ring to. Well, shit. Actually, fuck it. Yeah, doing it.
Feeling it?
1 ring to rule them all. So the first step of this is the ring tempts you. So I am up to the 3rd step of this.
Who's your ring bearer?
What's that?
The
Orc
army.
The army.
The orc army.
Yep, the ring is on the orc army. Yep.
I'm gonna
15.
respond.
Orc army.
I'll
Responding to
respond to the one
the-
ring. Yeah, to rule them
on
all.
the stack.
Yes, on the stack.
Oh, okay, so this is at step 2.
The ability does. Let's say the ability does go on the stack, but
Yeah, that
so
too.
he could respond to the ability.
Yep, you could.
But I think he wants it before it hits the
You
battle.
want the spell
Yep,
on the stack.
yep, so
that
it's on
makes
the
That
stack.
makes sense to do.
Me not saving this. 3 mana, and I am #forced to bounce your orc army to your hand.
Okay.
With Ottawa.
That's fine. Yep.
No mill of 15.
So the ring will. So actually, when you cast that, yeah, it gets 1 bigger, but then the bounce resolves.
But then it bounces. Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yep. So, all right, 1 ring to rule them all resolves. Then.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
So the ring tempts me. So that's up to step 3. I guess I will choose my Orcish Bowmasters as my ring bearer.
You could choose Sauron, couldn't you, if you wanted to get that?
I could, but I want the next step of this is destroy all non-legendary creatures. I want my Bowmasters to live. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
So the first step of this is the ring tempts me. Then each player mills cards equal to your ring bearer's power. So the ring tempts me. I'm not gonna. God.
To mill 1.
Do I want to do the Sauron thing? I'm sorry, I'm thinking if I want to do that or not. Fuck. No, I will not do the Sauron wheel. But yes, we each will mill 1. Because my Bowmasters is 1 power.
Aw, there goes my desecrate reality.
The strategic planning.
Mount Doom in my graveyard.
Growth.
Cool. Oh, no, that's only when everyone discards a card. Never mind. I thought I got really excited about Waste Not, but that's specifically discard.
Not today.
Not
until you wheel here in a moment.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I am not getting my wheel spells. So
That's a good
on
thing.
that note, I'm gonna pay 2 for Call of the Ring.
Oof.
Then I suppose.
How much does Call of the Ring cost?
Oh, 2. I only pay 1 for that. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
And I should have paid 1 less for this too.
Correct.
So I technically have a colorless floating from the
Yes.
Works for me.
So I guess. Shit, could I take that back then with
Yeah,
that
that's
knowledge? Sorry, so I have that 1 colorless floating. I instead of the Call of the Ring for 4, or I guess no, I only have to tap. Yeah, I have to tap these 3 and then use. Well, it costs 1 less too. Damn it! Ugh, brain work for me. I only have to pay 3, use the 1 floating, and it costs 1 less for Archfiend of Ifnir.
Oh,
Now that's
lordies.
just gross.
So this is the one that says whenever I cycle or discard another card, put a -1/-1 counter on each creature your opponents control.
I'm gonna respond to that.
I thought as much.
So first, I'm going to tap a blue and cast Index. I'm going to look at the top 5 cards of my library and put them back in any order.
Yep, Orc Army for me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean, it's kind of silly that I'm doing this because
Yep.
it's going to die if one ring to
It
rule
will.
stays around. But
We're playing Magic the Gathering. Silly doesn't come into, everything's silly at this point. So.
this is
will-
true.
Cast Consider.
Okay,
So I'll look
I
at the
get
top card.
another
and draw.
Sauron.
Please consider the following.
I would just draw that card and
Yeah.
no longer respond.
Oh, how many things did you draw? Because those are going to be
just
Orcish.
one.
So that is an Orcish Bowmaster's trigger.
It is not because I didn't draw more than 2 cards.
No, it says whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps. That's outside of your draw step, right?
It's okay. Gandalf is safe. He has his Gucci flip-flops on, so I'm not too
So-
worried about it.
We're going to just get you for 1 to the face, Elio.
Sending a
and-
message?
And then that is another a mass trigger as well. Yeah, it is a message. It is a message. Oh God. No, I think I've got to go to combat after that. So, ooh, that nice thing about Bowmasters is it can only be blocked. It can't be blocked by anything with greater power, which is amazing. So I think I could safely swing through to Wizard with that, yes?
With the Orcish? No. I have a 1/3.
Oh, well,
Ornithopter.
He is Pro Black, so.
all right,
Yep.
Elio. I'm going to go at you.
Well, we had our deal for 2 turns. Remember, Tarren?
Oh, for 2 turns? Why did I
Yes,
agree
this
to
is-
that?
this is
Why did I
turn
agree?
two.
Yeah.
Because Beef would have.
I don't know why you
This
agreed
is some
to that.
horseshit. This is bullshit. Well, okay, then. God damn it. Sorry, Beef. I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go at Beef with my Sauron and the Bowmasters.
God, why is the Sauron coming at me too?
Bowmasters has a trigger because of the ring, so I will draw a card and then discard a. Did I? Okay, I don't think I have played a land this turn. No, don't think so. Or no, wait, I played my Fabled Passage. Never mind, I did. So
yeah.
I will discard this City of Brass.
So all of our creatures get mine.
Yep, everyone's creatures get -1/-1 counters. One -1.
And there's a Bowmaster. And you have a Bowmaster. Or no, is Bowmaster only your opponent's draw?
Opponents, yes. Yep.
Waste not.
Waste Not is for opponents too.
Okay.
Yep, so everything gets a -1 counter, and then I guess the Bowmaster's trigger from,
It's a counter. It's not even a -1 static.
Yeah, it's a counter. Yep.
Yuck.
So yeah, we have Bowmasters going at Beef. Basically has Skulk, and then Sauron coming at you for 7.
So the Orcish is 1.
Yep, but it can't be blocked by anything with greater power.
My Muldrifter's a 1 now that you gave it a -1/-1 counter, is why I'm asking.
Oh, well then, yeah, you could do that. Yep.
But I actually
Do you want the?
I'm I'm gonna block your Orcish with my Thrasios because it's a 0/2.
Oh, I forgot its power's
and I-
1. Damn it. Okay.
And I will put my Muldrifter in front of your Commander Sauron.
Sure. All right, Bowmasters will die then. Just 'cause
Bowmasters will not
No, I
die.
won't die.
It's
Oh,
a
because
Again.
it's 0. Ah.
My guy's got a -1 counter on him.
Got
so
it, yep.
he's-
Okay. Cool. Then I don't think I'm doing anything in my second main, so I will pass it to Wizard after that.
Alright, well, I will untap, upkeep, draw, and draw, losing a life for the mana vault.
Oh, you drew an extra card, so that's a Bowmaster's trigger.
Yep.
Yeah. I will just ping you for 1 to the face, and that is another buff to the Orc army.
Okay. Well, free cast a Crashing Drawbridge.
Sauron trigger.
Is 1, 2, 3 less to cast. Oh wait, before I do that, apologies. Before I cast the Crashing Drawbridge, I will still be casting it. I'm gonna tap the Metalworker, reveal, and reveal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Reveal Stone Speaker and the Crashing Drawbridge. I'll get 4 mana. I will then cast the Crashing Drawbridge for free. Use 1 of the 4, so I'll have 3 floating for a Stone Speaker Crystal. Then I'm going to use 2 of it to tap and sack the Stone Speaker Crystal, exiling all of your graveyards. And I will draw a card.
Oh, give me 2
Yep.
seconds. That's not a vibe.
Bad.
Unless Elio's gonna say something about it.
Nothing we can do.
No. That
Unless he can
happens.
stop the ability.
Oh, did you activate anything that would require?
That would require what?
Tapping
A creature?
creature.
No.
Did you
Not
tap
yet.
the Metalworker?
Oh, I did tap the Metalworker.
Okay,
so
I would
yes.
draw it very circle.
Another Orcish Bowmaster's trigger from your draw. We'll just send 1 to your face, Elio, for that.
But Wizard.
Hey, I'm just
But
trying to
with-
share the love here.
I will
So-
use the last one for an Unwinding Clock.
Oh
Don't you
my
mean
gosh.
share the load?
Share the low.
And actually, all of those would have been free anyway. I'm an idiot because colorless spells.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
So another Sauron trigger from the Unwinding Clock cast.
I forgot. He's sitting over here not getting used. What do I have in my graveyard? Anything good? Um,
Sure.
I'm gonna play the Buried Rune. I do still have 4 mana because I'm an idiot and forgot all about that. I will use the 2 mana to sack the Buried Rune. I'm going to return the Platinum Angel to my hand
Uh-huh.
with the Buried Rune. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to my hand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 floating, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 less to cast. So I will cast the Platinum Angel
Yeah. Ticking up
using
Orc
the 2
army.
floating. On cast, Cascade into Kark Clan Ironworks,
No.
and not that. And a Mycosynth Lattice.
All right. So that's 2 more Sauron triggers. Jeez.
You're really hard in there, aren't you?
I'm trying to decide if I cast the Mycosynth Lattice.
Oh, you might not cast.
As of right now, I do not cast the Mycosynth
Okay.
Lattice.
So Orc Army's one shorter.
So what happens to the Mycosynth? Is that
Mycosynth will go to the bottom because I'm not going to cast it.
Back of the line, Mycosynth.
Then I'm going to pay 2, 3, 4, 5,
Jeez.
6, 7, tapping that for just a green. To tap my Urza's Factory and create a 2/2 assembly worker. Hooray, assembly worker. I am going to go to combat.
Ooh.
And Elio, it has officially been 2 turns.
No. This is turn 2.
No, this is not
Yes.
my turn 2.
This is turn
This
2.
is my turn 3.
Technically, turn
Yeah, I
2.
think you've gotten all the value you're going to get out of that deal, Elio.
I mean, Wizard, you look at my field and you look at Tarren, you can ask yourself who's closer to winning.
You.
Beef.
The answer is wizard, Elio, and that's why a wizard's
Hey,
going to
Beef.
attack you.
I mean,
I missed
Yeah.
something earlier. We can let it slide, but I just want to let you know, with the ring at stage 3, whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller sacrifices it at an end of combat. But I
Oh.
missed it.
That's gross.
Well, that's certainly relevant. I completely forgot about that too.
Yep.
I mean, if you wanted to, I would sacrifice it. That's fair.
Or you could just take the damage. Just one little ping. But I don't know.
I might as well. Well, if I do, then we take another 3 from your guy, right? We
Do
all
you take a
3?
damage?
Or that's the 4th.
No, that's
the
not
4th
until
main
step
bear thing.
4. So you
All
would
right,
just be
all right.
taking
All right.
one.
I'll take the 1. I'll
Okay.
take it. Yep. That's
Works for me.
perfectly fair there.
okay.
Because you
Attacks
did
Wizard.
this on my turn, remember? So I'm starting my 3rd turn since that.
No, that's fine. Go, do you?
Unfortunately, the only thing that doesn't have a -1 counter on it is my Platinum Angel, which is depressing. So Elio, why you gotta smellio?
I shower every day
Ugh.
with the blood of
Sometimes
my
twice.
enemies.
I want your guarantees that if I don't just try and outright murder you, you don't do anything to affect me for a turn.
See, the thing is,
He wants to kill you.
I look at me, Wizard. I can't kill you. The person
I never
with
said
the
you can't.
fire. It's true, but the person with the board state to be able to do that is Tarren. All Tarren needs is one wheel to wipe the board and potentially kill 2 people.
Except he can't kill any of my creatures.
He doesn't. Yes, he
The
can.
minus-
Archfiend.
The -1/-1.
Yes,
That
gets
Those
around.
counters are not
That is
colored.
true.
So
That
So
is true, but
by eliminating me, you kind of put Tarren in a position that it essentially gives him another turn to figure out your board state.
can you
Just
deal
playing,
1 damage to him?
one. I can, yes.
Okay. Hey,
now
Tarren,
or on Elio's turn?
how many flyers you got?
At least 2.
Yeah, he has 2.
Witch King of
But they're
Angmar
both
and
black.
the Arc
He
Fiend.
can't block.
Oh, they can't block
The-
because they're black.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Tarren,
I do
I'm
have
gonna...
Witch King, so if you hit me with anything you hit me with is going to get sacrificed.
Mhm, mhm.
Oh.
That is punishment.
That is a thing. However, do I really care?
Huh?
I mean, I love that for you, Wizard. I say you go for it.
Because watch this.
Hit Tarren and end up with less creatures.
I'm gonna hit Tarren for 10 with Zhulodok.
Well, oh, that's a thing. Tell you what, are you swinging anything else at me?
Nope.
Okay. Before we go to damage, I'm going to activate Witch King of Angmar's second ability to discard a card. He gains indestructible until end of turn and tap him. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it twice. I'm going to activate it, discard Call of the Ring, discard Underworld Breach. Everything's going to get 2 -1/-1 counters.
Okay.
No.
Ew. Oh,
Everything's
lordy.
dying.
So I'll take 2 less than what you just said.
Yes. So
8.
it will be 8. Yes.
Okay.
This gets
And
2
8
counters
commander.
now.
Yeah, I think Tarren just demonstrated that I may be Sauron under the hood, under the guise of Gandalf, but he truly is the arch nemesis, the real villain here.
No,
Yeah.
He
no.
definitely is.
Yeah.
So I lose my...
That's the Emperor. That's not
familiar.
Sauron.
I
Oh,
lose
it's still
my
somebody.
familiar.
No.
This thing now has 2 counters and is a 0/2. This thing dies. This is now a 1/1. That fucking blows.
Love that for you.
But yeah, you
Sorry,
still take
that's-
8. I'm then going to go ahead and sack the Helm of Awakening.
I need that, please.
No.
Rude. Rude.
Well, are you agreeing not to do anything to me?
No, you can sack it.
Just a heads up, Tarren. Something happened to our video feed of us on the stream.
Oh
But
shoot.
The
I had
gameplay is still
Discord.
going on, but
I had Discord minimized by accident. So there we are. You should come back.
If you choose not to do anything to me, Elio, I will leave it around until beat
As long
step.
as the game is still going, we're good.
I can't guarantee that. Because typically my win cons tend to affect everybody. It's not like I can just eliminate one person at a turn. It's at a time. It's kind of like a global effect kind of thing.
Okay, then yeah, I sack it. Get my mana. Don't do anything with said mana. Actually, I will do stuff with the mana. I will recast Zhulodok. Because he is currently 2, 3, or
There, I think it's back
2,
now.
3 less to cast, 4, 5 less to cast, and he would cost 8. So I use the 2, and I will let you draw a card, Elio, for the 3rd, so I can
Thank you.
recast. Then I will go ahead and sacrifice the assembly worker for 2 mana, and sacrifice the...
oh crap, you sacked the Helm of Awakening, didn't you?
Yep.
He
Cloud
sure
Key.
did.
So for 3,
Shit,
I will
that's
re-equip
fine.
Zhulodok. And then the Lightning Greaves.
Did I miss something? Did Zhulodok get bounced somehow? Or I'm sorry.
Remember I hit you, so he
Oh,
kind
you
of
had
got
to sack him, and then
sacked.
you recast him. I missed a Sauron
Yes.
trigger there. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
But yeah, that's me. I pass.
At your end step, I will cast a solve the equation.
All right, another
A search for
Sauron
an
trigger.
instant or sorcery. Is that okay?
I
Nothing
don't
for
have
me.
anything for this.
All right.
You're
I
good.
will look for expropriate.
Oh God.
Cool.
Yep.
Oh,
Boy, fun.
fuck.
Okay. I will untap and draw for turn.
Alright, when
9.
you untap, I untap all my artifacts.
Yes. I will attempt the expropriate.
Okay, Sauron trigger. This is a dilemma here. I know it's usually the wrong thing to choose, but I'm tempted to choose time because I
The same
really
position, honestly.
because
Wonderful
I
thing
want
she
him to
does.
continue drawing cards and keep control of my Orcish Bowmaster. So
I mean, I either lose a land or my commander, and neither of those is good for me.
yeah.
I would
Right.
choose time.
I don't think I've ever chosen time, but in this case, I'm probably choosing time.
Same here. Time.
And also time.
Oh,
Oh my
four
gosh,
extra
4
turns.
extra turns. Watch me not do anything. Don't worry. I'm not gonna take a 20-minute turn. All
So
right.
this is what that would be why I try not to play extra turn spells, because I would just do nothing for 4 turns and then pass.
Draw for turn. Play an island. I will tap a Thought Vessel for a Soul Ring that I just drew. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I will play an Archmage Emeritus.
Sauron trigger. That's the other thing about this is I get more Sauron triggers the more things he's going to cast on his extra turns. So this is
I'll suspend Ancestral Vision.
Back when Archmages was Marky Mark, now that
1 mana, I'll cast Ponder. Well, before I do that, I'm gonna move the Greaves to
RPR.
Archmage.
Mhm.
Then I'll cast the Ponder, trigger Archmage. I
think
will
we just lost.
draw a card here.
And the Bowmaster's trigger will go to your face.
Yeah. I'll look at the
And
top
that's another
3.
amass for me.
1, 2, 3.
Except Tarren could kill him with Bowmaster.
Yeah, every spell, every draw is going to
Shuffle.
be another amass for me. So, like, we'll see where this goes. Oh, yeah, you draw from the
I love what
Archmage.
I've done
I
with
will draw.
now 3 lands.
So that is another Orcish Bowmasters to your face and another
Yep.
Orc Army buff.
I will Pongify the Orcish Bowmaster, trigger Archmage.
Sauron trigger. Yeah, I emptied my hand, so I have nothing to respond to that with. So,
Right. I will draw, take a damage.
so I will get a monkey again. Still have this token from last game.
3 mana, I'll cast Compulsive Research, draw from Archmage.
Okay, another Sauron
I will
trigger.
draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless I discard a land. So 1, 2, 3. I'll discard an island.
2 black. Floating for me.
Yeah. I'll move to my next turn.
All right.
Unless you want to do something with that black mana.
Nope. Did you just the 1 card you discarded?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with it. So
Draw for turn. I'll play an island. Actually, no. I'll play a Sunscorched Desert. I'll hit you for 1 wizard. I mean, Tarren.
okay.
Tap a blue. Oh, this should go down to 3. I'll cast Obsessive Search to draw a card. Trigger Archmage to draw. Draw from Obsessive Search.
I'm just gonna be keeping track of the Sauron triggers. So
3. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. That was Obsessive Search right here. That's 3 mana. Be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 blue. X is 9. I'll cast Blue Sun Zenith. Trigger Archmage to draw a card.
Targeting beef.
Yeah, best target. I will draw for Archmage.
Man, I really wish Bowmasters was still in play.
2, 3.
Wish I was
4,
dead
five,
at this point.
6,
So that's
7, 9.
Oh,
Okay,
the agony. The agony.
Move to. I have 1 extra turn after this. Draw. Island. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll cast Hullbreaker Horror.
Blue Sun got shuffled back in, by the way.
Should have been.
Facts.
So did you draw the Hull Breaker?
I did
So
not.
if
No.
Okay. I was gonna say if you did.
I can put the card that I drew back on
I'm
top.
not concerned.
Okay. Do you want me to shuffle it or leave
I just
it?
wanted to make sure you knew. Go ahead and just stick it in the deck or whatever you want to do.
All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be exiled. 6, 7, 8. I'll cast Treasure Cruise to draw 3. Trigger. I will draw from Archmage Emeritus, and then I'm going to bounce. Let's do the orc art. No, the Archfiend thing, the flyer.
Okay, it's a hand.
Yes.
You know,
Cast
last I heard, I think
Tutor.
we should actually call that Archfiend the Starch Fiend because he's full of potatoes.
Boil him, mash him, stick him in a stew.
Cast Mystical Tutor. I will draw.
Starch Fiend.
I will bounce. I will bounce your waste. I know. What's it? Your Witch King of Angmar.
Okay.
Now search
You
my
can
library
return
for
to monk.
instant or sorcery. Huh?
I just wanted to make a return to monkey joke. You could return the monk. Never mind.
I got it. It's all good.
I will look for that Blue Sun Zenith again and put it on top.
Lucky us.
How
many turns do you have left?
Just one more after this.
Just one more.
Just one more.
Take him
2 mana.
5.
I will
One day more.
Flame really is a classic. I will exile the Commander's Plate.
Ooh.
I will draw from Archmage, and then I will bounce what's that called? Your enchantment, Tarren, not the waste not.
One ring
The
to
one
rule them all.
ring. Yes.
Okay.
What are you exiling it with?
Resculpt.
Okay.
And you'll get a 4/4.
I get a 4/4. Yay.
Nice. 2 mana for a liquid metal torque. Trigger Hullbreaker Horror. I will bounce.
Sorry, I missed that other one too.
I will do your Platinum Angel.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping you weren't going to notice the Platinum Angel just
I'm gonna move
chilling.
to my last extra turn and draw.
Because if you would have attempted to win with it out there, I'd have been like, no, bitch.
I'll play a Wasteland as my land for turn. I'll tap a blue, cast Serum Visions. I will draw from Archmage, trigger Hullbreaker Horror. I'm going to return your Akroma's Memorial to your hand.
Okay.
So I'll draw from Archmage, draw a card from Serum Vision, and scry 2. Put that one on top, this one to the bottom. Tap 1 for a High Tide. So all my blue mana taps for double. Trigger Archmage, draw, trigger Hullbreaker Horror. I'm going to bounce your let me see, your Immortal Sun.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. I'll cast the One Ring.
Damn it! Oh.
I'll tap it.
God damn it!
And draw.
Well, there goes our
trigger
hopes
Hullbreaker.
and dreams.
I'll bounce.
I think it's adorable that you still had hopes and dreams after we gave Elio 4 turns.
Right.
You can barely see. Where are my glasses? Let's do your Soul Talisman.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will draw from tapping the One Ring. Believe it or not, life has not been kind to me.
You don't deserve anything.
Rude.
You just took 5 turns.
2, 4.
If you haven't found it yet, that's on you.
I will overload a Cyclonic Rift.
Elio was like, oh, Beef thinks he's gross. I'll show you gross.
Okay, Cyclonic Rift. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Yep.
trigger. I
Love
will
that.
draw.
Love it.
Yeah,
With my
triggered.
Hullbreaker Horror, I am going to bounce.
Before
Go ahead.
the resolving of this, I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3 mana.
Okay.
And then it can resolve.
All right. With the Hullbreaker Horror trigger, I'm going to bring the Soul Ring to my hand. I'll tap the Liquid Metal Torque to cast. Actually, let me slow myself down real quick. I'm gonna draw a card from the Cyclonic Rift from the Archmage. Now I will cast Soul Ring. I choose up to 1, so I have to choose 1.
No, up to. You don't have to choose.
Is it up
something.
to?
Yeah, up to means you could choose 0, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
You do not have to choose.
Is how up to works.
Yep.
This makes me so sad.
Only
I have
Elio
protection
playing
from-
mono blue, taking 5 cards could feel sad at the end of it.
I will move to combat.
Single
Well,
tear
I'm
rolls down Elio's cheek as Elio
right
moves
here.
to combat.
I'm a swing at 7 wizard, 2 at Tarren,
Down to
and
15.
I'll pass there.
Fuck.
Oh boy, back to my turn. I didn't even want this turn at this point. I'm just hoping somebody to kill me before it. Right.
I
Making
didn't even want this.
copies. Here's a question. Tarren, we're in trouble, right?
We are very much in trouble, yes.
Oh, this doesn't actually solve my problem. Shit. See,
Taryn,
now
all I
part
can
of my problem-
ask is you don't wheel right now.
I don't have one, so don't worry. I mean, I might draw into one, but chances not looking good.
I'm literally 1 mana short of doing what I really want to do.
I really wish you had a Cyclonic Rift right now.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck Elio all up.
He'd probably counter it.
Probably, but
Who knows?
Uh, yeah, I am just up shit creek here. No paddle. Yeah, I think I just gotta pass.
All right. Yep.
Yeah, gotta pass.
All right.
Didn't
Untap.
want the turn anyway.
Draw for turn. That is absolutely useless at this time, given the situation I am in. Oh, golly. We're going to try it. Taking 2. Trying to cast Sauron.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sauron resolves. Huzzah. We've done it. We did it, guys. Then I will pay 2. Get Waste Not back out there. Pass turn.
Getting wasted.
Getting
All right.
wasted. Yeah.
alright.
Ain't that something?
Oh, your wizard's gonna get wasted. Can you drop a waste this turn?
Untap, upkeep, draw.
He has 19 cards in hand. 20 cards in hand.
19 cards, yeah.
Jesus. Actually, if I had a
No,
wheel spell and did a Waste Not, that would have been
That should
That would
be
have been
the name of your
clutch.
deck, wizard, is getting wasted.
I'm so mad right now. So mad. Like you don't even know.
Technically, I didn't do anything to you, wizard. Just your board
Yes,
state.
you did.
Just your board state.
You
Technicalities.
You cheated.
by playing blue. You cheated.
Yes. Wait, I don't want that one, do I?
God.
God, why do you have to make this so fucking hard?
That's what she said.
That was great though. Well, yeah. I just play the command beacon as land for turn. Cast the Mox Opal.
Sauron trigger. Yay. Everyone rebuild their board states so I get a big orc army.
Lose 2 life. Play the Mana Vault and the Soul Ring. We'll tap for 6. And I will cast. Where'd it go? The Ugin the Ineffable.
Ugin the
Give me
Virgin.
2 seconds. I think I want to respond to
Elio, fuck off. Leave me alone.
No, I gotta live my best life while I can.
You can let somebody else live their best life. You got 5 turns.
Here, I'm gonna help you out though.
No, you're not. That's
Yes, I
not going to
am.
help me.
I'm gonna cast an offer you can't refuse.
That
You
is
can't refuse
not
this.
helping me.
I'm gonna draw a card and trigger Hullbreaker Horror. I'm gonna bounce let's see here. The Orc Army.
So I guess, were you casting that? I suppose you could have let my thing resolve first and then cast the offer you can't refuse. But I guess I should have.
Elio,
asked.
you are a fucking dick.
I'm a gay man living in the
You
South. You're
are.
gonna have to call me a lot worse than that.
You are still a fucking dick. All right.
I think
well,
that comes with the territory.
we pay 1 and 2. And 3. And 4. Gonna play the Unwinding Clock.
Orc Army.
Now,
I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with him burning bounce effects on the Orc Army, honestly. So.
then I will pay 1. And suspend the Soul Talisman.
So that is not a Sauron trigger because it's not cast yet.
Correct.
Yep.
Alright. I have to go to discards.
Ooh, what are you discarding?
Sounds like 5 cards.
Gonna discard an Eye of Ugin.
So it's 2 black floating.
Can I do something at your end step?
Oh, so the
I'm
before
just
he
going
discards.
to 1, 2, 3.
No,
4.
you need to just.
All
leave
I'm
the
gonna
game.
do, I'm gonna activate Verity Circle to tap down the Orc Army and draw a card. That's all I'm doing.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Discard the Eye of Ugin.
Okay.
Discard.
Do you have Greaves
Discard
on the Hullbreaker
4.
Horror?
I'm sorry? I do, yes.
He does.
Greaves on the Hull. Yeah.
Discard my Greaves. Discard. My Drawbridge.
That's a 2/2 zombie.
Discard. Ornithopter and discard Kozilek, so all my stuff's gonna shuffle back from my graveyard
So that
to
is
my library.
3 2/2 zombies. And I'm drawing 1 from you putting the Greaves into your library. I do add 2, but I don't think I can cast spells during the cleanup anyway, so it's not relevant. But,
I will go to my turn. I will untap. I will lose a life from the One Ring. Then Ancestral Vision. Well, Ancestral Vision happens during my upkeep or
Upkeep.
okay.
Yes.
All right. So it goes off. It gets casted. Trigger Archmage and Hullbreaker Horror. I will draw.
Orc Army trigger.
I'm going to bounce the what is that? Read. Where is it? Sacrifice a legendary artifact creature or Well, sweet sassy molasses, I won't be able to do that. I would just bounce your soul ring or something. Yeah.
God, you're a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So I will draw 3. 1, 2.
I'm pretty sure I want
Three.
to just quit this game.
Then I will draw for turn. I will
Elio,
play.
you better win this turn, or I'm gonna come find you and strangle you.
Well, you just strangle me now. Okay, let's try that. Well, first I'm gonna tap the 1 ring and draw 2. Where
Elio, how
are
many
you?
cards are in your hand? After
I
that?
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15,
Oh
16,
my-
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Oh my
26.
god, if I draw a wheel spell, whoo. Of course, he's probably going to counter it, but, you know.
No! Oh my god, thank you. I think you just helped me win the game. Okay. How do I do this?
Great.
I have to...
I, for one, welcome our new overlords.
See, why I wanted to just murder you outright, Elio? Because you're just a dick.
It's
You
okay.
should've
We
trusted
can't
that
tell the
impulse.
future. I'll cast Lab Man. And then for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will cast Mnemonic Deluge.
Jesus Christ. Are you
In
bouncing
response
anything?
to the mnemonic,
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Yes. But I think Beef wants to respond.
yeah, I want to respond. Might as well. I'm gonna mana drain your mnemonic.
I will
Ooh.
respond to that.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
will
of course you will.
actually. I will just
But that's what 30 cards in hand means. Yeah, go for it.
2, and then I will cast a Wizard's Retort to counter target spell.
A wizard's read.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
You countered it.
Trigger. I will draw from Archmage.
Goddamn.
Now what are you targeting?
Well, you tried,
You
Beef.
trying to
You
deck
tried.
yourself? Is that what's happening? I tried.
And I'll
Try that.
bounce.
Yeah, we're on lock now because we can barely replay our boards because he's just gonna bounce everything with Hullbreaker.
I will bounce.
I've got Hullbreaker in this, so it's like I know how this is.
My Soul
going.
Ring. I'm gonna target. Where are you? Mystical Tutor.
Guess that would have been another couple triggers actually with the 6.
Wait, you're mnemonic deluging for a mystical tutor?
You do not want to do that, Elio. It will
'Cause I'm
not
just
work
gonna-
out the way you want.
You're gonna tutor up one spell, then shuffle and tutor up another spell on the top of your library, and then
essentially
shuffle and then
it's
tutor
a
it
really
again.
expensive tutor for 1.
You're casting a 9 mana tutor for 1.
Why don't you
Okay.
ask what spells are in graveyards?
Somebody exiled all
Because
graveyards,
technically,
remember?
graveyards
I know, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna put a spell on top.
What
Something
spell?
to
We get to
scream
know.
And each of
But-
these are casts, which means you do get fucking triggers from your things.
Yes, which I have already resolved.
I also get
No.
3.
The Mnemonic
Or maybe it's
Deluge, read it, because you're casting the copy of the spell.
each time.
Oh my gosh, this
so
is too
you
much.
get Archmage triggers, you get your fucking Hullbreaker triggers
This makes you want to scoop myself.
3 more times.
Bounce your
I mean,
stuff,
I want to scoop
wizard.
my eyes out.
You're gonna bounce what?
Ouch,
I'll
vile
bounce
jelly.
your talisman, that, and your unwinding glove.
Just King Lear ourselves, or I guess Gloucester ourselves.
Now I will play my land for turn if I can find one. I'm going to tap the Sunscorched Desert for a Soul Ring.
I think it was the Duke of
Um,
Albany that did it. Oh.
I will
no?
refuse
I
the
can
Hullbreaker Horror trigger. Tap
What,
the
you don't want
island.
to tap get rid of my last thing?
You know what? I'm going to do that right now with the Preordain.
Okay.
Yeah, so Preordain, draw a card. Scry to something like this.
See,
and
now I'm
draw.
glad that Tarren and Wizard died early last game because I didn't need them. They weren't helping anything anyway.
I will
They didn't
windfall.
They didn't
And
stop Elio. So, just to clarify, the windfall, you're trying to deck yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
So in response to the windfall,
Beef. I thought you didn't
just
want to
gonna-
do this.
I'm just gonna beast within your lab man.
Nice. Nice.
yes.
Oh
No.
shit. Yes.
No.
That was clutch timing there.
Play
If I
of
could-
the century.
If I could flip my table,
If
if I could just do that.
You deserve.
I was just like,
Okay.
I was
You
like,
deserve
all right,
it.
he's
took
gonna
5
he's gonna
turns.
counter my mana drain. He's gonna counter my mana drain. So I just gotta hold off with this lab man now.
Oh.
So how many cards are we drawing?
Well, more importantly, how many cards are you discarding? Because Waste Not
wait.
is in play.
So I do have an Archmage and Hullbreaker trigger when I cast Windfall.
Okay.
I can't target the beast within because that's before the fact.
You would probably target that waste knot since you know you're going to be
I
discarding.
would, but you know what? Right now, I'm feeling mighty salty.
Oh, of course you are. Yeah, that's
Okay.
I'm gonna do
super helpful.
oh my gosh, I can't believe you have sucker punched me in the face
You
one
deserve
too
it.
many
You know,
times.
5 turns and still not even taking one player out. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad at all.
Excuse me, I just told Wizard that my wins are global, not one player at a time.
Meh. Excuses.
You know what? All right. So I will draw with
Ex-blueses.
Ex-blueses. Where is that freaking swan song when I need it? I guess Labman will bite the dust. I should have
But you get a
given him
little
the.
beast. That's exciting, right? You get a beast.
I should have given him
You
the
really
Gucci
wanted.
flip
That was
flops.
2 more triggers for Orc Army.
instead.
How many cards are we drawing, Elio?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So let me separate them real quick for Tarren.
Yes, because I need to know.
Yeah.
So put creatures in a pile, put lands in a pile, and everything else in a third pile, and then we'll count them up.
You said creatures,
These are
lands, and
23.
everything else?
Yes, creatures, lands, and then everything else. Yep, I need to know.
Okay.
But we draw 23.
Yes. Yep, we're all gonna draw 23.
If you don't freaking win here, Beef.
Oh, I'm not. I'm not at all. I had ecological appreciation in my hand, but I stopped you from winning, so I mean, I had to take that.
Not once, but twice. You know what? I'm gonna open up just a random YouTube account just to put hate comments on this video. I truly am a villain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. Tarren.
Okay, so that is 9 additional zombies from you. How many creatures did Beef discard?
Creature, sorcery. 2
Okay,
cards.
so 1 creature from you, so that's up to 13 zombies, and then Wizard, how many creatures?
Technically 2, but Zhulodok goes to the command zone.
Okay. Still hits the graveyard though, so.
And Elio, did you deck yourself? Is that what just happened?
And then.
He did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I did.
Okay, and then how many lands did everyone discard?
1.
8.
Jesus. So that is 16 floating from Elio +2 from Wizard is 18 floating.
Beef can't let me have just one thing.
So 18 black
I
floating,
mean,
and then
should have made me discard. I guess I don't know.
no lands on your end, Beef. Just the sorcery and the.
That's all I had was 2 cards.
All right, and
2
then
to 23.
Elio and Wizard. How many non-creature, non-lands?
7.
I had 9.
7 and 9. So
Mhm.
that's 16. Or sorry, not. Yeah, 16. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. So
Pretty
16
sure-
additional on top of the 23 I just drew. All of this black floating. Can I do some? Well, I guess. Oh, Elio decked himself.
Yes.
So I guess
and
yeah.
so turn ends and you lose.
That was
I
the point of
can't.
it,
I
Beef,
can't.
that-
I don't have a chance
No,
in the
you
middle
don't.
of all those
So-
draw triggers. I don't even know if I have something I could use. Well,
You get your zombies and stuff, but your mana kind of just.
I guess I mean between all of these triggers from waste, like all these waste not triggers, I would have had a chance to.
I don't know if you would, because I would have died before. Because the spell has to
So
resolve in its
do I
entirety.
even draw these then?
That's a really good question.
Well, no. It all happens at once. It all happens at the same time as
we
it's
draw
resolving.
all the cards.
The spell still resolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then like after it resolves, Elio's dead, and I don't have a chance to
use
do
the
anything.
mana.
Okay. Well, that's a bummer because I had something I could use, but womp. Well, I guess we're in Beef's turn.
Over to me?
I
Alright.
guess so. If there's no chance to
I
use
guess
that mana,
so.
so. Yeah.
Draw for turn. Boy.
Pretty sure you just swing zombies at us and we'd lose.
I mean, there might be something I found.
I'm sure Beef's got shenanigans.
I hope so, Beef.
I
Because
might have found a toy in here somewhere. Going to whoops. Gonna pay 5 for a Peregrine Drake.
oh, so
Uh-oh.
you're just gonna win.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Seriously.
Wow, I can't believe
Jesus
it.
fucking Christ.
Really?
Oh my god.
So what do you got after it?
Untap Deadeye Navigator.
Jesus fucking
Yep.
Christ. Get Thrasios, cast your deck. I mean, are you able to win this turn though? Like, can you get haste and kill us this turn?
Do I?
Because your crashing
I mean,
drawbridge.
So crashing drawbridge is in the deck, but it's not going to be able to tap.
Right. So
but
like,
what
can you?
I can basically cast everything.
That's
Can't
fine.
Do you
but
have lightning greaves?
I might be able to pull something off on my turn.
Not only that,
I'm
but
sure.
pretty sure. Do you have a finale of Devastation in there, Beef?
No.
Aw.
I
If you did,
Um,
you could win this turn for sure.
Gee golly, would you look at that?
but I guess I'm just going to throw some things on the board here, just to get things started. To target your commander, I would have to sacrifice a legendary permanent. Is that right?
Creature or artifact specifically.
Creature or artifact specifically.
Yep.
Legendary creature or artifact. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I don't have access to those. I mean, I guess it doesn't mean anything for me at this point to just
You can just cast your commander.
just cast my Thrasios and let it die.
Sack
And
it.
When I want to do something, and just recast it.
Yep.
So I don't know. Let's get a few things on the board here. We're going to get a Seedborn Muse on the board. We're going to get an Awakening on the board. We're going to cast Thrasios. We're going to mind control your commander, sacking Thrasios.
Yep.
I'm going to recast Thrasios. Going to cast the Reality Chip and equip that to my Seedborn Muse, so now I can play stuff off the top of my library. I'm going to play a Mystic Remora. That's pretty good. I think I probably just have to do an overloaded Cyclonic Rift
Yep. That stops him from being able to,
zombie murder.
Yep.
you know,
See what else we got. We're gonna bring up my other commander here.
I mean, is there a point to continue
Drawbridge.
going? Because you can
I
just
have
draw
a
into
look at
counter
my hand.
spells.
If he can't kill me this turn, I have a good chance I could pull something off on my
But
turn.
essentially, he can just draw at will
But
and
he
look for a
can't kill
counter
us this
spell.
turn, though. He can't.
I
Like
know, but
he doesn't have haste. I have
that's
ways
a
to ping people
speed.
down, and we're all pretty low on life, so I have a decent shot.
you do,
Mm-hmm. That's
unfortunately.
totally fair. I have. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna play a Rampaging Baloths off the top,
Mhm.
and yeah, let's just Simic Growth Chamber.
Yep.
Make a lot of beasts that don't have haste. I'll put that back in my hand for the moment. Play Heuristic Study.
Oh God.
Play a Wandering Archaic. Let's see if I can find a flash ability. I'm going to do a Nature's Lore, getting a land. I need to do a forest, excuse me. Forest. It's going to go until I can get.
You know, you
Flat.
could Craterhoof Behemoth for your infinite fucking creatures and kill one of us.
Yeah, I don't have Craterhoof in here either, and maybe I should. I think I've got a spare copy of it, so.
I mean, do you have a
Definitely
lightning
should.
greaves or
Nope.
what?
Do not. I don't. What can I tell you? I am a strange man. I will play that off the. We'll play a Yavimaya Elder. We're gonna Thrasios actually. Put that on the bottom. Healing. Shire Engineer. Thrasios. Revealing a Bloom Tender, which I'll cast. I'm gonna Thrasios. Revealing. Oh, what do you know? It's a Fierce Guardianship to my hand. That's a Future Sight. We run out, hit a land. Yeah, I mean, I think the smart play at this point is just to probably to pass and
All right. See if I
see if you
can
can
do
it on one
something.
more turn. Yeah.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. We shall see. Oh. The real problem here is the counter spells. Like, he could just out counter me if he has enough in his hand.
I'll put a land on with Thrasios.
That's a flex.
And
Assert
then
dominance.
Also get another one thanks to Kodama from my hand.
guess I'll play a command tower for turn. I'll pay 1 for a Burning Inquiry. Each player is going to draw 3 cards and discard 3 cards at random. You want to counter that?
Really? I think I've got enough cards in hand still, but actually, let's Thrasios a little bit. Put that in the hand. Put that in the hand. That's a land, so I'll scry 1. We'll put that on the bottom. Yeah, all right. We're gonna discard 3 random and hope that I
Yeah, well, first we each draw 3,
counter
and then
magic.
we'll discard
Oh, yeah.
3 at random. Okay, I'll just shuffle up my hand and discard 3.
My 3 randoms were a Helm of Awakening, Darksteel Monolith, and Mind's Eye.
Okay, so that's 3 card draws for me with Waste Not.
I hope you deck yourself.
Oof, it's a Simic Growth Chamber, a Bolligid Recovery, and a Confiscate.
Okay, so the Simic
So,
Growth
land,
Chamber is going to be
sorcery,
2 black. What else did you discard?
a sorcery and an enchantment.
Okay, so that is 2 more cards drawn. So I'm drawing a total of 5 from all that after that's said and done. And the cards oh wait, shit. Sorry. These 3 were the ones on the bottom that I should have discarded. Sorry, from the Burning Inquiry. So Yawgmoth's Will, Reliquary Tower, Bloodstained Mire, and then I should have drawn 2 more from Beef's his non-creature stuff. Okay. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna tap Balin's Tomb, taking 2. I'm gonna have a colorless floating, pay for a soul ring with 1 of that. And then, let's see. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, we're gonna try. Do I have a way to recur? Well, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 and a red with the Storm Carved Coast to Jessica's Will targeting Beef.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna give you an offer you can't refuse.
Awesome. I'll take 2 treasures.
Two versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, that's a pretty easy choice.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't have chose me. I have 23.
Oh,
yeah,
well. Oh well. 2, 3, and 4, so a total of 4 mana for a Starving Revenant. Starving Revenant says when it enters the battlefield, surveil 2. Then for each card you put on top of your library, draw a card and you lose 3 life. And then he has Descend 8. Whenever you draw a card, if there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Response? Starving Revenant is the name.
I think that's okay.
All right. Then we're gonna
Rock down to Electric Avenue.
I'm just gonna sack both of these treasures for red, 1 more for a Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna Pain Denial it.
Sweet, okay.
I mean, you don't have to tap your mana, Beef.
Yeah, it's a good point. It's a very good point. I'm just force of habit.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what I can do. Yeah, well, this is likely gonna get countered.
I suppose I'm missing all sorts of Sauron triggers. I should be amassing orcs too, but I'm not.
Yep.
Try and make him have to use all of his counter magic.
Yeah,
and
I suppose, because
something
you
will
might have a
happen.
chance to do something too, so I'll just pay 3 for a Wheel of Misfortune next.
Yeah, and I'll Fierce Guardianship that.
Alright. Well, I guess I will pass the turn.
Alright.
You got Wizard.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
You will lose a life and target opponent. Beef will lose a life and I will gain a life.
I lose a life? Okay.
Yep. Starving Revenant. And let me double check, but I'm pretty sure I have 8 permanents in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh, I should have done his surveil. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
How's it looking, Wizard?
Looking like I'm pretty fucked.
Oh, and this upkeep, you should draw 2, and I will draw. Or no, I draw 2, you draw 1. Beef. So
Correct,
another
thank
life
you.
lost for you, and I'll gain 1. Should have gained up to 2 total. So Wizard, try to draw a lot of cards.
I can't do shit.
Yeah.
You can pass.
Could. Could, in fact, do said thing. But
Boy, it's been quite a night for
I
some,
need
some
one more
scumbags
mana.
tonight.
I need one more mana than I can get currently.
Okay.
Wait a minute. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got a Ristic and a Mystic that should have been.
Triggered a lot.
Oh well, it's a they're maze, so I missed them. It's fine. And it probably would have been killing me if I were drawing extra cards. So
Well, isn't that a flex?
I'm so strong. I played Heuristic Study and then I refused to draw off of it. Yeah,
Nope.
look at me go.
Go. Alright, well. I am really fucking sad. I am one mana short of being able to fucking
Poopity scoop. Poop-de scoop-de whoop.
Oh shit.
do much.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have. I don't have a max hand size. I should have discarded a shitload. Sorry.
Wait, if you don't have a max hand size, you wouldn't discard at all.
No, I mean, sorry, I do have a max hand size. I should have been discarding. Sorry. I misphrased that.
Alright, well, I think we just play the Inventor's Fair.
God.
Tap 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Play a Forsaken
wait.
Monument.
It would have gotten countered anyway, so fuck it.
With the Forsaken Monument, I will tap for 2, play a Thought Vessel, tap it for 2, play a Mind Stone, tap it for 2, play an Ornithopter.
Stop.
I've gained 6 life. Not that it matters. Cast a Jewel Lotus, gain another 2. See, if I had just one more mana, I could have cast the All Is Dust.
I discard a bunch of cards. Or should have
That
discarded.
All Is Dust would have been great.
Yeah?
Especially if beef. Did you have counter magic?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I figured, but
I mean, as long as I've got counter magic in hand, but really, if I know I've got more counter magic in this pile of library still, so I could have dug for it too. But
yeah. Well, there's nothing else I can do. I pass. You win the game. Good job.
GG.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
That's scumbag Simic coming from behind, and I did not until the exact scenario of Elio going for the self-deck win, the Labman windfall, and being able to draw all those cards off of it and let Elio take himself out. I had no chance of taking this game, but it all came together in that moment. So
I just flew a little too close to the sun.
You sure did. Those wax wings, Icarus. Oh boy, they were melty.
They weren't
damn.
melted. They were just shot from the sky.
I did a lot considering I kept a 1-land hand and literally only had 4 lands by the very end of that game. Or 5 lands.
I'm honestly shocked that I took both of those. I mean, obviously, for the longest time, that second one did not look like it was going my way. So,
Just
but
that
hey,
Peregrine Drake draw for turn was.
I mean,
everything
yeah,
you needed.
literally, I drew into Peregrine Drake and the full combo between those two, and that was all I needed to be off to the races at that point.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting through all those turns, trying to think about, okay, what's the best, most optimal ecological appreciation I can offer. So I was planning it out, and I was like, okay, I'm going to have exactly 6 mana, and then I lost my last dork, and it was like, okay, I can't tutor for the 6 drops anymore. This completely hoses my ecological appreciation, and then it didn't matter. So, but it all came out in the end, I guess. At least for me, it
Yeah,
did.
dude.
Yeah. Jesus.
Good games.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh,
Those are some.
Hey, I got to do some cool things without ever fucking
you sure did.
having land.
And the wet bandits. Oh boy, the wet bandits. They lived up to their name.
Yep. Jesus. Yeah.
They
Let's see,
stole
what
the
did I-
games.
Was that a void slime, a swan song? I guess I also had heroic intervention, all sitting in my.
But man,
my library still.
I was sitting that whole game with Waste Not, and I didn't draw any wheel spells until, like, the whole Elio shenanigans. But
Yeah.
it was just like, I have 11 of them in the deck, and it's like, God, why can't I just... anyway, frustrating.
You were having a really bad time.
I mean, if I was able to pull that off, I would have gotten enough value to actually matter, but alas.
Yeah.
And we were all terrified of you mattering, but
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
in the end, it doesn't even matter.
That was my theme song.
Right.
Well, good games, you guys. Great.
Good games, y'all. Everyone except Beef.
It's a lot of fun.
And this is what happens when you push a kind man too far, and he's forced to start playing dirty Simic like the rest of you.
Yikes. All
Oh,
right.
goodness.
Thanks so much for joining the stream, guys. Thanks to anybody who tuned in at any point or is watching this after the fact in a little edited form. Appreciate you checking out the stream, and hope you'll be back for more in the future.
More to come, for sure. All right. Peace out.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye.
Night, guys.
God.